On live right now, baby. Let's get it. Time to get going, and we're good to go. Hey guys, how you going? Today on BKRsport, we are here for the West Tigers taking on the Canberra Raiders in round number 14. We are pretty much, past the halfway. Technically, this will be the halfway point. I think it's 27 rounds, right? So, round 13, round 14, whatever one you want to go with. At least we're into the second half of the season now. And it is just as hard to read as it was at the very, very beginning. Truly, you cannot tell me a guaranteed winner for this year. Even though the Panthers have won back-to-back and they do sit at the top of the table, they are still only 4 points inside the 8 right now, right? So it is so crazy how close this is. This game is ridiculously hard to predict. Obviously, guys, if you're obviously here on YouTube, you wouldn't see my tips this week. There just has been too much on. We had State of Origin where the Mighty Queenslanders came through on top on Wednesday. And then we had State of Origin last night as well. But we also did beforehand a review of each individual player in the game. And we ranked them from elite down to not that great or unproven and whatnot. So definitely go and check that out at another time. But then, on Tuesday we had stuff come out. Monday we had stuff come out. It's just been such a crazy week. So unfortunately you haven't been able to see my tips. However, if you are following me on BKRsport YouTube TikTok or you're following me on BKRsport Instagram, you would know who I've tipped for these games here this weekend. But let's get into the game here and let's get into the preview. There's about half an hour to go until the game does kick off. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. We're pumping right now. I appreciate you guys as per usual. All right, so the Tigers here, who are the home team, this is at Campbelltown Stadium. Obviously, no more Leichhardt, unfortunately, because New South Wales government took away the funding for Leichhardt. So now this is where the Tigers are just simply their home ground. I know it's their home ground normally, but now it's really forcefully their one home ground. But the Tigers, they sit in 15th place. They've jumped up from last place in the table after their 66-18 win over the Cowboys, which was great. If they were to lose this game, they could still, this weekend, go into 17th because the Dragons would have to beat the Panthers and by a little bit, probably by 14 points or so. The Tigers would have to lose by roughly 6 points or so for the Tigers to go into last, as obviously assuming if the Cowboys can also beat the Storm. So things are definitely in favour for the Tigers to keep their position regardless of the result this weekend. If they win this game, the Tigers, if the Doggies lose to the Roosters, they would go above the Dogs. They would not, however, go above the Eels because the Eels do have the bye and a plus 52 points differential. So literally the highest that the Tigers can go this week is actually just one spot above into where the Bulldogs are. But the benefit for them is that they're still only 4 points outside of the top 8, the Tigers. So they're in with a chance still, and their points differential isn't dreadful in comparison. Their points differential is just in front of the Raiders, who are in 7th, just behind the Titans there, who are in 9th. So, they're definitely still in with a chance. I don't personally see them getting there, but at least the Tigers had a good win there against the Cowboys. Moving over to the Raiders now, if they were to lose this game, if they lose this game, they probably drop below, the Warriors have to beat the Dolphins. If the Titans beat the Rabbitohs, if the Roosters beat the Dogs, depending on how much they win by and how much the Raiders lose by, the Roosters could go above them. Manly can't, though. So the lowest that the Raiders can go is 10th position, and that's provided the Warriors, Titans, and Roosters all win their respective games. If they win, however, they can go equal. Oh, they can't really go equal first, actually, because Sharks and Broncos play each other. But if they win, they would go above the Dolphins, depending on that Warriors game. They would go above the Rabbitohs, depending on that Titans game. And then they don't have the points differential to go above any of the Storm, Broncos, Sharks, or Panthers. So the highest that they could achieve this week is 5th positioning. But again, that will come down to the Rabbitohs and the Dolphins game. Now let's get into the two-team Rabbitohs and Dolphins respective games. But let's get into the two-team lumps here. The Tigers are $2.10 underdogs, while the Raiders are $1.74. And Brent Naden comes in here for the Tigers with Joe Ofahengawi going out. You got Dream Buller, who's the fullback, been playing really well this year, with David Nofaluma and Junior Tupou on the wings. Stafford Toa and Tommy Talau are the centres, with Brandon Wakeham as the 5'8" and Luke Brooks as the halfback. You've got Stefano Utukamanu and David Klemmer in the front row, with Jay Simpkin as the number 9. Isaiah Papali'i and John Bateman back row. Fanua Pole is the lock. Apisai Koroisau, captain. He's actually coming off the interchange this week. He's playing in the 14 with Alex Seafarth, Alex Twal, and Asul Kepoa as the interchange, with Brent Naden as the 18th man replacement. Obviously, Koroisau as the captain, coming off the bench due to the fact that he was playing in Origin on Wednesday. I personally wouldn't have actually played him. But in the same sense, it's 2 days later, you know what I'm saying? His body would still be absolutely messed up from how physical that game was. But the Tigers obviously do need him, so they've put him into that 14 role. Moving over to the Canberra Raiders now. A lot of ins, a lot of outs, a lot of shaking all abouts. Harley Smith-Shields, Hudson Young, Matt Frawley, and Peter Holler coming into the team, with Cordy Hatawaranara, Hohepa Puru, Jared Croker, and Sebastian Chris going out. Now, Jared Croker is only being rested this round because they want him to have his 300th game next week at home at GIO Stadium rather than in Campbelltown. It makes sense to me. I get it. It does suck for them to not be able to play him to get to his 300th this week, but I get the sentiment behind it. And also, he's getting older now. May as well give him a little bit of a rest, and then he's fresh to play whoever they play next week in GIO Stadium. You got Harley Smith-Shields, who plays the fullback today, considering Sebastian Chris is injured. And then you got Nick Hotridge and Jordan Rapana on the wings. Matty Tomoko and Albert Hopewade are the centres. So interesting that Xavier Savage has not been selected here for the Raiders. Jack Whiten's the 5'8". Jamal Fogarty is the halfback, with Josh Papali'i and Pasami Saulo as the front rowers. Zach Wolford goes into the hooker. Hudson Young, Corey Horsburgh, how good has he been in the back row? At least he makes up for the muppetry that we saw from Hudson Young in Origin on Wednesday. But then again, I think that's because Freddie misused him, to be completely honest with you. I think Hudson Young wasn't used how he should have been, and also I don't believe Hudson Young should have started. I think it should have been Cameron Murray, Hudson Young come off the bench, and I think that would have been better. But obviously, Hudson Young did play in that game, so it'll be interesting to see how he does cope in this forwards battle, where there's a lot of big forwards across both these teams. And then Joseph Tarpany is the captain and the lock. Tom Starling, Emre Gula, Matt Frawley, and Adam Mariota are the interchange, with Peter Holler as the 18th man replacement. I am still going to take the Raiders here, despite the fact they've got no Sebastian Chris back there and Jared Croker's out. Also, the loss of Corey Hatawaranara due to what happened last weekend. I'm still going to take the Raiders. I just think that they should still be able to get this win here, to be completely honest with you. I think for majority of teams around that 8, this would be a brilliant time for the Tigers to get the win. Albeit, that would mean the Tigers would be so close to being in that... Well, they would be absolutely in that 8 battle, especially if teams like the Warriors, Titans, and Roosters were to lose, then they'd only be 2 points behind. Actually, no, they'd still be 3 points behind because Manly and the Knights both have a bye. So... a lot of things can change this weekend. As we know, it is super duper duper close. But obviously, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let's get to the chat. We've got 20 minutes to go until the game does start here. Let me just turn this audio on so that I can hear. Hopefully not Blocker Roach would be a good start. Hopefully not Blocker Roach would be the best start to my day if we didn't have to hear him commentating here today. But all right, let's get to the chat. Let's get to the chat. And Trucking Down Under, meant for 22 months, get around him. It says Broncos suck. That's a brilliant way to open the stream. Oh, Trucking, you've never said something so smart. Well, you've said some smart things, but that's the smartest thing you ever said. It really is. You got to commend Trucking for that one. You got to commend Trucking for that one. Broncos suck. Wowee. You got to love it. How do you not love it, How do you not love that kind of comment? And see, even Brighton loves it. You can see even Brighton loves it. Get around your NRL Benny, $3 dude donation. Thank you very much, son. He says Andrew, John, or Jonathan Thurston. I take personally Jonathan Thurston, but then again, that's because I watched him. You're going to find a lot of New South Wales fans who say Andrew John, and you're going to see a lot of Queenslanders say Jonathan Thurston. I didn't really get to see Andrew John in his prime. I've seen, obviously, highlights and whatnot, but highlights don't give justice to the players. It's like, if someone asked me between Clive Churchill and Greg Inglis, of course I'm going to say Greg Inglis, but in the same sense, that's a little bit different. I don't know why I said that, because you could say that it was a lot less of a professional game back then. But the point of the matter is that I take Jonathan Thurston because I've seen him. BKRsport says, hey BKR, hello mate, how you doing? Emilio says, hopefully Titans upset tomorrow. I don't know why you're saying hopefully. I don't understand the word hopefully, Emilio. I don't understand the word hopefully. We will upset tomorrow, son. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Emilio. Sanko says, go to Raiders. Cortez is up to Tigers. Are your boys sitting in 9th? We are. Yeah, the Titans are sitting in 9th. So if we win tomorrow, if the Tigers can do us a favour here and beat the Raiders, and then the Titans obviously go on to beat the Rabbitohs tomorrow, the Schmabbitohs, Rabbitohs, then we would be in the 8. We would be in the 8 there, and nothing can change that. So, come on Tigers, do something here for us, please. Do something here for us, please. I'm feeling a 12 try tonight, BKRsport says, mate. We say that every single week. Brighton says, 12 first try scorer. Thanks for coming. It's too easy. Coco says, who you got for tonight? I got the Raiders, mate. But I don't know, really. I don't know. It's actually a tough one. It really is. It actually is a tough one to call, to be completely honest with you. Dazmate says Queensland also suck. That's actually not true, Dazmate. No. Factually incorrect statement there from Dazmate, but we're used to that one. They currently are the daddies of New South Wales. Actually, always are the daddies of New South Wales. They did win the men's game on Wednesday and the women's game last night. So, New South Wales weren't able to get anything. Won't able to get anything, does mate? Won't able to get anything. Brighton says, do you reckon Capewell, Kaufusi or Horsburgh replaces Gilbert for Queensland? I believe they'll probably bring Kaufusi back in. I think Horsburgh deserves a shot, absolutely. But I do believe that Kaufusi... Tom Gilbert was the direct replacement for Kaufusi, so Queensland is going to go with the loyalty there of Kaufusi, who definitely deserves his spot besides that suspension. Like, it's not like he would have been dropped regardless. So, yeah, I think they go with Kaufusi again. Dadma says, it's obviously Ben Barber. It's not Ben Barber. It's not Ben Barber. Crispo says, Titans first. Titans are first, to be fair. Actually, you know what? You're not wrong. I don't know why this is... We're a serious channel here on BKRsport. Very, very serious channel. Never made a joke ever in our lives. And we're not going to today. You know, I'm going to stop hiding it from you guys. I'm going to stop hiding the rightful top of the table there. You know, we just got to get used to it. We just got to get used to it. Aiden Brace, Alex 12 is going to score tonight. I feel it. We hit this every time. Maybe this is the night. Hopefully this is the night. Jason, did you still have the Viva Las Vegas fund? So I don't know. I got it, but in the same sense, I don't know. Or maybe let me have a look here. I tried to, but then when I tried to refresh a donation to see if it would tick up, I didn't. It didn't seem to do it. Let's see if I can add it and it's more than 15. If it's still 15, then it doesn't work. It's all over the place, man. I don't know why. I don't know why. See, it's still got 1588. I don't know why, man. I had to really try and get that sorted because it's good fun. It is good fun. But no, I can't. For some reason, it just wasn't working. She's been a bit upset because I just got back from a grand final loss in my team. Yeah, I was in the other team. Haha. My name is Jeff. Says, what's your score prediction? 24-14 Raiders. 24-14 Raiders. Matthew Parsons, this is probably going to be the most boring game. No, not necessarily. The game, if the Raiders win by a big amount, then yes, we may fall asleep here on the stream. Looking at the games this weekend, tomorrow's games are the best, and I hate this because obviously I'm only going to be able to stream one game. No, sorry, I can't stream any game tomorrow because I'll be at the Titans Rabbitohs game at Seabus, first home game in 7 weeks. Can't wait. I'm really excited for that. But Warriors Dolphins should be an interesting game there. I look forward to that one. And Sharks Broncos should be a great game too. And Titans Rabbitohs can be a good one as well. Brighton Robinson with the 5 memberships. Who's going to get it? Get around your Brighton. Get around your Brighton. Here we go. Brocky Sports deserves one. Get around. Cortez as well. He's here. Largan Ball Sags with the gift of membership. We got Artie, and we got one more. Greg Martin. There we go. 5 guys there getting the membership. Obviously, thank him right now. Thank him right now. Say, Brian, thank you very much. Yeah, get rid of Viking King. See you later. Matthew Parsons says, at least you'll get a video out of it. Yeah, I'll get a video out of it. Obviously, it comes out on Monday, but I won't be able to watch the Sharks Broncos and also watch the Warriors and Dolphins game because I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to watch those games in their entirety unless I go back and watch it with knowing the results. So it's frustrating. I think that Sharks Broncos game could be a cracker, but I do think the Sharkies win there at Shark Park. Cortez is Cheers legend. Malcolm says Titans finally getting a home game. Finally getting a home game, Malcolm. I remember when you were complaining about Warriors not getting a home game after 2 or 3 weeks. I'm like, well, it's less than a month. We've been 2 months away from home. Just like to remind everyone, the last time the Titans got a home game was the Broncos game at Seabus Stadium. Was the Broncos game. So that feels like forever ago, right? Yeah, it was forever ago. That was the last time the Titans got a home game. Chris says, getting popcorn? You better get the popcorn, Crispo. Get it out. Get it ready to rock and roll. Get the popcorn. I've realised I've got some lemonade in the fridge too. I've got some lemonade. And Matthew Punt says, why? No reason. They just decided to not give us home games. They gave us, the only home games we've had so far, through 13 rounds, through 13 rounds, not including this one, we played the Storm at home, we played the Broncos at home, and I think we've had one other home game. We get a really good home stretch to end the season, but I think we've had one other home game. We had Broncos, we had the Storm, and we also had the Dragons. I think that's the only 3 home games that we've had. If I'm wrong, but let me know. I'm pretty certain we've only had 3 home games. Gerard's Gold says, think this might be closer than expected. I think, yeah, well, I've gone 24 to, what did I go? 24 to 12 or 24 to 14, something like that. So I'm giving the Tigers credit, but I also I think people are overestimating the Tigers based off of one result there against the Cowboys. And prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Tigers, and go out and do the job. But I just feel like I still want to wait and see on the Tigers, Just one result there doesn't change much. Yes, obviously they beat the Panthers in dreadful conditions, but on dry track, I'm telling you the Panthers win that game. But then the week after, when the Tigers, I can't remember who the Tigers beat the week after the Panthers game, but overall, I'm still going to wait and see on the Tigers. Malcolm says either a lucky dip or there's something more at play. Well, I don't know. Hopefully it's like a strategy where the Titans... And this is what I said to you guys. I said this to you guys when we had all these injuries, because we've had a lot of injuries. We've had AJ Brimson out. We've had Kieran Foran out. You know, we've had Sammy Verrills out. Sammy Verrills gets his first game back this week for the Titans. How good's that? Sammy Verrills will be finally back. He's only played 1 1/4 games for the Titans this year because he got injured in that second round Dragons loss at Cogra, which was frustrating there, but they found a way to utilise the gap where he actually went off, and that's where they got on their run. So Sammy Verrills comes back, maybe Jimmy Jolliffe as well, who've been missing in the forwards. He's huge. He was getting like 200 metres or so in the preseason, just running like a monster. I think he ran for like 280 in one of those games as well, maybe the Dolphins or the Broncos game. Jimmy Jolliffe is so underrated, man. So yeah, we've really lacked those guys, and yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm looking forward to tomorrow for sure. TR Leagues is 12 for a hat-trick. Oh, but yeah, what I was saying was that we had no Sammy Verrills, we had no Jimmy Jolliffe, we had no Kieran Foran points, we had no AJ Brimson, we had no Jojo Feeder, we had no Bo Firma the entirety of the season. So yeah, we've had a lot of players out, but we're finally starting to get them back. And now that we've got 8 out of our last 13 games at home, like we have a stretch of 3 games in a row at home in a couple of weeks' time. If anybody complains about it, you're crazy. Because there's a reason why we get it. Woodard says 12 probably bombs a try tonight. How dare you say something so disrespectful, Wildred? Have a word to yourself. I want you to go in the corner. I don't know where you're sitting right now. If you're at the game, go to a corner of the stadium. If you're at your home, I want you to go into the corner of the room. I want you to look at the corner. Don't look at us. Hey, get over there. Look over there at the wall like this, right in the spot of the wall, and just stare and think about what you just said. Huh? Give yourself a bloody word. Have a word to yourself. How dare you? Greg says, now that's just ridiculous, Wildred. It's ridiculous. It's very ridiculous. Matthew Parton says, who do you have, Bulldogs or Roosters? I take the Roosters. Even though the Roosters aren't great, I still think the Roosters are better than the Bulldogs. I don't think the Bulldogs are that great. You know, like, Bulldogs fans had their grand final win against the Titans where they came back from 14 points down as if, like, that was the Bulldogs. It wasn't the Bulldogs, it was the Titans. You know why? Because the Titans do it every single week. They've done it like 3 or 4 times. Actually, they've done it most times this year. They are undefeated in the first half this year. But then you go and have a look at the Broncos game, you go and have a look at the Dolphins game, you go and have a look at the Knights game, you go and have a look at the Cowboys, but then again, that was because AJ Brimson and Kieran Foran went down injured at the same time. You know, you go and have a look at the Bulldogs game as well. Like, it's not a Bulldogs thing, it was a Titans thing. So I still don't think the Bulldogs are that good at all. I just think that, they got a win against a team that just loves to throw away that second half. Malcolm says, we'll finally get to see the strength of the Titans. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. Matthew Hardy says, remember when the footy show had that Mahatma parody, like a tiger? That's what I'm going for on this one. So you're going for the Tigers. That was a long-winded way of saying you're going for the Tigers. I can't remember that, but the footy show back in the day was goated, man. Goated. Mark Warner says, were you born on the Gold Coast? That's why the love for the Titans, your dad get you into it. No, so my dad's actually a Manly fan. My mum and dad grew up in Sydney, and I was actually born in Cogra, but I was only there for 2 weeks. So when I was 2 weeks old, my mum and dad moved to Brisbane, and then I grew up on the Gold Coast, right? So yeah, that's how I became a Gold Coast Titans fan. Love the Gold Coast, and myself and Clarkie's Rugby League Connor, we have our own podcast now. The first episode dropped this week, which is in the pinned comment of the Gold Coast Frontline podcast. So no, I've been Queensland since I was 2 weeks old, and Gold Coast since I was 10, 11, and yeah, that's how I became a Titans fan, man. No, my dad's a Manly fan. I think he was born in Balmain or Leichhardt. Sorry, I think he was born in around wherever there is a hospital around Leichhardt area. If there's a hospital in Leichhardt, there you go. But yeah, no, I was born in Cogra. Crispo says, what do you think about NRL in LA? Well, it's not in LA, it's in Las Vegas, mate. It's in Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas, Viva La Mexico. How about Mexico next? How about that one? But no, I want to go to it. We're trying to organise this donation fund that everyone keeps asking about, but I just don't know how to do it unless I just update it as we go. But then that's just going to be a distraction. That'll just be a distraction. Dazmate says it was because of the king, the goat, the ock. Yeah, your favourite player, eh, Dazmate? Hey? You've twisted your love for the man now. You used to absolutely hate that man. Now because of a couple tries, he's now the man. I can't wait for him to knock the ball on next, and I'll say, no, Tasman, no, you love him. Actually, we're streaming the game on Sunday. He's starting the back row. Slumber says, don't leave the resort in Mexico or you'll misplace your head. Hey. No, I can't speak Spanish. Actually, do they speak Spanish in Mexico? No, they would speak... do they speak... Is Mexican a language, or do they speak Portuguese, Spanish as well? I think Mexican might be a language, actually. I think it might be. I need to check my Supercoach. I need to make sure my Supercoach is alright. Jay says, si senor. Si signore. Alright, let's go to my super here. Spanish. Oh, they do. So there's no such thing as Mexican, so I'm all over the place. Daz, I got the very man knock on ball from you, mate. And very name knock on ball from you. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, Daz, mate. He was the one who came up with the Jaden knock on ball on. Jaden knock on ball on here. Log in to Supercoach. We've got 10 minutes to go here until the game does start here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Get around it. All right, so who do I have as my I think I put VC as Davey Fafita and Captain Cleary. I just don't know if Cleary plays the entire game, especially if they're flogging the Dragons too. I got Dream Buller in this week, so I want him to have a good game here tonight because he's got a minus 26 break even, Dream Buller, doesn't he? Minus 26, yep, he does. And I brought somebody else in as well. I had to use 2 trades. I've got 17 trades left. God help me. God help me. Who else did I bring in this week? Who did I bring in? Oh, Cody Walker. I did. Yeah, because I had Dylan Brown out, so I had to bring in somebody, and I brought in Cody Walker. I shouldn't have, though, because I've already gotten into his head. And bro can't stop looking at all my stories, even though he's not getting tagged since, like, yesterday. He was watching my stories even half an hour ago, or 40 minutes ago. Cody, what's going on? What's going on there, Cody? Adam with the $1 donation. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much for the $1 donation. Love that, mate. Love that. Dazmate says, I have never ever said anything bad about the Yock. You must be getting confused about my hate for TPJ. No, you love TPJ. You thought TPJ was the man. You thought TPJ was the man, the legend, the king. That's what you were saying. I thought he was the man to take Tino's head off. Trying to figure out how he went there. Trying to figure it out there. That's something I'm trying to figure out. Bailey says, I got West Tigers 1-12, but I can see a golden point here. I've got Raiders here. And I think that's going to be a somewhat convincing win. I think that people look at that one game against the Cows and maybe overrating a little bit. Just a little bit. Adam with a $2, it's a $3 donation, says he's still salty about the Bulldogs pumping the Titans. Oh, okay, bro. So the guy has donated $4 to me to send hate. Bro, you guys are in fourth last, man. Like, congratulations on your grand final win against the Titans, bro. But, I love how bro, how do I lose that? Like, the guy's donating. Oh, man, that's so funny. A person donating money to send hate. Like, that'll do me. That's like when Sammy's all good now, but that's like when, remember that time when Sammy from AFL he came over and donated and was sending hate and whatnot, and it's got to be the funniest thing to do. It's like, bro, you lose that every time. Oh man. Thank you for your $4, bro. I appreciate you. Ghost Fox, he says, hey, BK, I'm at this game right now. Good luck to the greatest supporters in this chat. Well, this will be a game. Hopefully it's a good game, man. Hopefully it's a close game. Hopefully it's a close game. Jason Adam throwing a loose change. Right, let's just keep him coming, Adam. That Vegas trip we're here in no time. Yeah, exactly right. Oh, boy. Marcus is spending his Friday Muppet money. Dazmate says, should I captain Big Red Ranger tonight? Corey Horse, bruh. I'd put the VC on him. I wouldn't captain him. I'd put the VC on him for sure. Christmas says, go Adam. Yeah, get around him. Matthew says, I miss Laurie Nichols throwing uppercuts on the stands. Do they still call the Rays the Green Machine? Yeah, they still call the Rays the Green Machine. They also call it, well, I'd say the milk has taken over. By the way, Davey Fafita, I know projections mean jack shit, but Davey Fafita at 110 projected is wild. Like, his break even right now is 70, and he's already at 942,000. If he gets like 110, this guy's going to go over $1 million. And then you'd consider like selling him and then getting him back for cheaper in like a week or two. Especially with like the Origin, like, yeah, like you could consider it. But then again, the Titans don't have a crazy run coming up here. I don't believe we do. Like, obviously tomorrow's game is a difficult one. Tomorrow's game is a difficult one there for the Titans. Then we play the Tigers next Thursday at Seabus, which I'm looking forward to. I know you guys aren't looking forward to that, but I am, obviously, because I haven't been at home for 7 weeks. Titans, Rabbitohs, Titans, Tigers, bye. Then the Broncos at Suncorp. Can't wait for that away trip. Raiders away. Dolphins at home. Eels away. It's not like a crazy end of the season. The last part of the season is actually quite tough. Sharks, Panthers, Storm, and then the Doggies. Whoop-de-doo. But the Storm away, the Sharks away, and the Panthers at home. That's a tough 3-week stretch. And even against the Wars. But we have a good record against the Wars now. They used to be our bogey team, but the last couple of years we've put a sword past them. Like we put a real score past them. BKRsport, David Fifita's had a fantastic season so far. He's been the best back row in the comp by a country mile. He has. David Fifita has been incredible this year. There's a reason why he's scoring well in Supercoach. There's a reason why he's getting selected for Origin. And Fifita is playing to every bit of what he can do right now. He's been great. He's been really good because he hasn't been focusing on the tries necessarily. It's been focusing on his every aspect of the game, and he's really been very, very solid. Wood says Tigers might put up a more of a fight than the Blues. Dadmate says Davies made me almost 500k. Pretty sure he was about 550k at the start of the year. Whatever it was at the start of the year, then he's made me whatever that is. But if he breaks his break even this week and goes over 100, like he'll have a break even of like a 40-50 again, or 50-60, and still make money, and then you can consider selling him to then get him for cheaper, and then even make more money on it potentially. But those kind of players, you don't actually give a shit about the money because you just know that you're going to keep them for the whole year. Malcolm says Adam can say Roundy may be a good Dogs fan. Just read the room. No. I think what he's done there is he's trying to get me to read out his comment, but it's like I don't think he recognizes, bro. Like I moved past that game ages ago. Like I moved past that game on probably Tuesday of last week, and then we had the bye, and then now we have the Rabbitohs game. Like wins and losses come and go, bro. Like you lose, it is what it is. You lose, you keep on moving. People can hate all they like, but the fact of the matter is that I'm traveling the country to support my team, and win or lose, I'm getting to enjoy Australia, and eventually we'll go more around the world as well. So, thank you for your $4 donation. That goes that goes right into the kitty. Sheesh Bentley says I'm captaining Alex 12 tonight for the try coming. Sure, yeah. Tommy says, are you going to watch State of Origin 2 live, BKR? I'm not too sure, man. Like I have the ability to have a ticket. I've been offered a ticket. But I do enjoy streaming it here too. I do enjoy streaming it here. If Antonio can stream, then maybe I'll get him to stream. I don't know how he'll be on stream for an Origin one though, because they can get quite tough. But it'd be interesting if Antonio can do it. Maybe if Antonio can't do it, I'll probably stay. Sheesh Bunny says, that's right. Mark says Para last round bye. That'll be interesting with bottom at 8. They better hope that they're already solidified in the 8 by that point. They wouldn't want to be hoping and pleading that another team's result affects them with that last round bye. It can be a benefit. It can also be a major L. Because let's assume that they're in 8th position and their points differential's plus 100. And then they get the bye, then they're in the 8. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to worry about that. But let's assume that their points differential is, say, 0. And let's assume maybe the... that's the 9th and the 9th and Manly can go above them with the odd number. No, sorry. Let's assume that the Eels have a differential of 0 going into the last round, and say the Titans and Raiders are underneath them, but the Titans are -4 and the Raiders are -10, right? So if the Titans were to go and win that game by more than 5 points, they then go above the Eels regardless of the Eels game because it's a bye, right? They can't go up any points differential. So it can really hurt them, but it can also benefit them if they have enough points differential and are already solidified in the 8 by that point. I got VC on Whiten. Yep. Sheep Bentley says, please stream. I don't want to watch. I don't want to sit here listen to the block of Roach. Fair enough. Sergeant Kells says, bloody Campbelltown on Friday night. Yeah, look, this isn't the greatest game to start us off for the weekend, but hopefully we get an alright one. But I do get a bit of a feeling, says Watermoran, I do get a bit of a feeling the Rays could pull away with this one. Jamal Fogarty tries his season 1, line breaks 3, tries his 7, 4 strikeouts 10. The guys, they are out in the field right now. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Get into it. Tigers now running out to the field here at Campbelltown. Campbelltown, not my favourite stadium, I'm not going to lie. It was pretty good when I went there for Tonga versus Samoa and Papua New Guinea versus Fiji. But Campbelltown, not the greatest of stadiums. Obviously it's a little bit of a trek as well outside of Sydney. You do have to take a bit of a distance there. Bailey says Super Saturday and hopefully a Queensland Saturday. Hope all 3 Queensland teams win tomorrow. No, I'll go for the Sharks. Thank you very much. And I have also tips to the Wars. But the Titans, absolutely. I agree with you there, Bailey. Let's see if Luke Brooks can keep up some momentum here. He had a really good game against the Cows, but then again, that was a moment game as well, a situational game for me. Last ever game at Leichhardt against the Cowboys team that was severely struggling, there was so many things in favor. Luke Brooks, 200th or whatever it was. There were so many things that were going in favour of the Tigers, and they were able to really get over the top. It's a dive, be honest. No, Mark Warner is my least favourite stadium. No, I am being honest. I'm not a big fan of Campbelltown Stadium. Oh, Cogra's not my favourite though, but it's a lot more easier to go to. First tackle here, 15 metres out from their own line. The Raiders, they go left-hand side to Pasame Solo, gets it out to the 20. Second tackle. But yeah, no, I think that this would be... I personally actually think that Cogra is my least favourite ground. Regardless of the easy way to get to Cogra, I think that Cogra is my least favourite NRL stadium. So third tackle right hand side, and Josh Papali'i gives it off to Corey Horsburgh, crunching the tackle there by Stafford. No, not Stafford. Is that Stafford Toa? No, I can't even see. But it'll be fifth tackle now, 45 metres out here from the line. Oh yeah, welcome all the way from Zakynthos, Greece. That is Dragons territory. It's 1 o'clock over there. Get around you, oh yeah. Get around you. You are a cold hero here, Oya. You are a cold hero. So Tigers now get this ball. Dream Buller brings it out to the 13. Every season we have to put up with the Titans being number 1. Exactly right, Malcolm. I know you guys might get sick of it, but unfortunately, it's what it is. You just have to take it. One day your time won't come because the Titans are always going to be there, but it just means you probably should become a Titans fan so that you can always be winning. Oh, good tackle there by Jack White in there. Good tackle there, Jack White on Stafford Toa just then. And they'll get this ball now to the 30. Is it Asul Kipoa in the number 4 right now for the Tigers? I think it is, isn't it? I think it is. I think Stafford Toa is definitely in the 4, and I definitely think the 3 is Asul Kipoa. It's had a 4-20! Oh, bounces back on the inside there for Jordan Rapana. He's very lucky. He brings it back out to the 15. Nice way to get out there. Team list. Tommy Talau, sorry, not Asul Kipoa. It's Tommy Talau on the other side. All right, so second tackle now for the Raiders. They get this ball out to the 20. Reese Ellis is maybe Warriors number 1. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Brian says, you can tell Oya's got a bit of Queensland in him. The consistency from the guys unmatched. Mate, it's unmatched. You got to get around Oya. You got to get around him. He's a Queenslander. 100%. I don't doubt it. At all. Fifth tackle now for the Raiders at the 40. And Josh Papali'i, I feel like he's gonna have a pretty good game tonight. I know it's a battle of the forwards, so the experienced forwards should really come through. And they've got Dave Clemmer here for the Tigers, and they've also got Isaiah Papali'i. But Isaiah Papali'i hasn't done a great deal for the Tigers. I think that if the forwards battle is going to be won by anyone tonight, it'll be the Raiders. But that's a good run there from Stefano Utukamanu. Good run there. They go right hand side now. Isaiah Papali'i, he gets the ball out to the halfway point, third tackle. Oya says 100% Blues. No, Oya! Don't break my heart! You're breaking my heart, Oya. Oh, my goodness me. Fourth tackle now. They're 40 metres out from the line. He's broken all our hearts there, Brighton. Oh, my goodness me. So left hand. Well, that sucks to be you right now, Oya. To be a Dragons fan, New South Wales fan right this second. That's terrifying. I hope you're right. But good charge down by Corey Horsburgh. Big red! Oh! Knocked back by the Tigers. So it's going to be 6 again here for the Tigers. That was a good charge down. A good chase by the Big Red. But Tigers now, 25 metres out from the line. Can they score first? If they score first, let it be Dream Buller, please, for my super coach. 6 again here for the Tigers. Okay, left-hand side now. David Clemmer with the worst dummy of all time. He's taking it out at the 20. First tackle here. Here come the Tigers. Luke Brooks. Can they start where they left off against the Cows? 10 metres out from the line. Second tackle. Fanua Pole goes back. Simpkin to Utsawikamanu. Oh, 1 metre out from the line. Third tackle. 6 again for the Tigers. Raiders are real ill discipline right now. Oh, that's a penalty. That had to be a sin bin against Zach Wolford for holding that back. And that is a bad play by Alex Simpkin. So it'll be second tackle now. 5 metres out from the line. That had to be a sin bin for me. That was very clear Zach Wolford was holding down the play. Give it to Buller, you cats. Give it to Buller, you cats. Get into him, Daz, mate. You're absolutely right. Third tackle. No, this is... I cannot believe that the referee allowed Clemmer to keep going there. I cannot believe that. So Clemmer 1 metre out here from the line. Rolls back to Simpkin. Oh, bro. Stop it, Simpkin. Stop it. You're playing horrific in this set. Fourth tackle, left-hand side. Now gives up to Brooks. Brooks, short ball. Papali'i. Not the play, Brooks. Not the play. 5 metres out from the line. Fifth tackle. Decent defensive for the Raiders, but the Tigers are also shooting themselves in the foot. They got the back here to Brooks. Brooks kicks it through. That was a horrific set. That set from the Tigers was absolutely dreadful. Mark Waters is opposite to you, born in Queensland and moved to Sydney about 4 weeks old. I'm a Blues supporter, that's where I grew up. Exactly right. It's got nothing to do with where you're born. If you're born and raised and bred, then yes, you realistically should be. You have to be. Oh, that's a penalty. It's a penalty. Yeah, absolutely. That's very much a strip there against the Tigers. It was terrible from Stefano Utukamanu. No idea what he's doing. Don't even know what he's arguing. It was very clearly a strip. There's no way they're challenging this. There's no way they're challenging this. Utukamanu, you could clearly see this was a strip. There's no way. Why were you challenging this? Utukamanu is clearly stripping this bull. What on earth are you... Oh, am I looking at the wrong play here? Maybe I'm looking at Zaya Papali's arm. This actually might be a knock-on. I can't see anything. Oh, no, you can see Utukamanu's arm. Oh, no, it is a lost ball. No, this is going to be a challenge. Successful, good work. I was wrong. I don't know what I was looking at. I thought I saw him clearly, rake it. I might be wrong here. It looks like Utuk... No, I think it's the leg. Oh, I think that's a rough call. I went into that thinking that was 100% a penalty, and then I got changed to thinking that was a loose carry, and then it got called as challenge unsuccessful. It was a penalty. It was close. I don't know. I kind of got changed there, but my original call of strip was right, I guess. We'll take that. At least we'll take that. All right, so Raiders with the ball here at the halfway point. I think they're pretty lucky with that one. I think they'll be pretty happy to be pretty lucky with that one. Nice way to waste the challenge nice and early. I don't see the benefit of using a challenge in the first 6 minutes regardless, so yes, absolutely it's a waste. I don't want to use a challenge in the second half, realistically, because the second half is where the big calls get made. Second tackle now, 28 metres out of the line, right-hand side, Tarpana gives up to Fogarty. Fogarty gives it out the back here to Rapana. Rapana, 15 metres out of the line, third tackle. Third tackle, Mati Tomoko, hardest ball-running centre in the business, in my opinion, took over from Justin Olam. I think Justin Olam used to be. I think nowadays it's... Oh, that's terrible defensive from Clemmer. He's lucky that he had Tommy Talau there to actually cut him down. They'll go left-hand side here. The Raiders, pretty poor pass. They still find a way. Hudson Young, 5 metres out from the line. Fit tackle. Fit tackle. 5 metres out. It's going to be Zach Wolford at the back to Fogarty. Kicks it through. Off the post. Fogarty! Try-time Raiders. Try-time Raiders. So 4-0 with the kids coming. It will be 6-0. It will be 6-0. Fogarty hits the post and it bounces right on back to him. I don't think anybody would have had him as first try scorer tonight, so a lot of people can tear up their first try scorer bets. Fogarty gets it done. Try time the milk. Get into him, Joe. Get into him. But yeah, I do think he aimed for that post and then it bounces up for him brilliantly. That was actually a really nice play. Someone said try early, Clown. Yeah, guys, obviously don't comment try to... Ooh. I think it is a try, but in the same sense, Fogarty, it wasn't a... It looked kind of like it was a knock-on, but it was a try. So Fogarty, that's his second try of his season, 12th of his career. That's a good start there for the Raiders, though, considering that we're under-pumped there with those 3 repeat sets on the line. And yeah, I'm pretty certain he gets that down. I want to see it again. It's going to be a try, but I want to see it again. That's why they're taking a little bit here to make sure. They've called it, but in the same sense, it was dodgy-ish. So Fogarty will slap it on through just. So it'll be 6-0 here, 8 minutes into the game. I just can't believe they're playing the Viking clap at Campbelltown Stadium. If I am at Seabus and I'm the one controlling the sounds, I'm never putting the Viking clap over when the Raiders score a try. Never. Mark says, so we have the same opinions. That makes State of Origin complicated. I would want to play for New South Wales, Queensland's Pandora's Box. No, it's not complicated at all. It's where you play your first junior footy, where you play your junior footy. I played junior footy in Queensland. I was playing with the Builder Bears when I was younger. Obviously nothing of a serious level, but in union I got to a representative level in under 15s in Brisbane. No, that wasn't in Brisbane. That was in... Oh, no. I got representative when I was under 10s or 11s in Brisbane, and then I was got a bit of rep when I was in my teenage years as well. But yeah, no, it's not complicated. It's not where you're born. It never has been where you're born. Never will be where you're born. Corey Horse, probably a good run to the 40, third tackle. That's why you see guys like Peter Sterling, born in Toowoomba, playing for New South Wales. That's why you see Greg Inglis, born in New South Wales. Good tackle there by Rapana. Taken down, fourth tackle at the 48. Inglis is the only one that I guess is a genuine argument for everything. Everything else is pretty much just kind of semantics. Kind of looks like he put it down his foot before the ground. It just kind of looked like it was a knock-on, but they called a try, so it must be a try. So Fogarty puts that ball up. Really high kick. Good kick actually there from Fogarty. No one challenged it there from the Raiders, but they slap him down back to the 12. Oh, what's happening here? What's the referee saying? Go back. All right, so 10 minutes gone here, guys, in the first half. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. I'm getting a little bit nervous this is going to be a dead game, eh? I am getting a little bit nervous that the Tigers aren't going to be able to score much. I did say this before the game started. That I could get a feeling that the top Raiders will just be a little bit too good here for the Tigers, and people overestimate them based off of that one game. Fourth tackle here, gets the ball out to the 40, but it is only early. I just don't think their attack has looked great at all tonight so far. Oh, he's going to go over the sideline. Lucky. At the halfway point, fifth tackle. Like, you don't get to play a Cowboys team that are so down in the dumps every single week. Oh, that's a weird kick. And it will be just Jordan Rapana picks it up at the 20 and then brings it back out to the 30. Brian says, Blues have Latrell. They can't be whinging. Blues have Latrell. Hold on. Latrell Mitchell birthplace. Have I not seen this before? He's born in Taree. What do you mean? What are you referring to? Inglis better than Trell? Correct, Az. Correct. I can't really insult Trell too much, though. He's sending me out a nice little t-shirt of his. Reese Unlow says, do you have Nuggets or Heat? I took Nuggets. And I think it's Nuggets easy as well. I got Nuggets in 5. Could even be 4. And I said this before the series started, before they went up 1-0 today. I got a bet with Ryan from TikTok about it. Saba goes there with the Raiders. It'll be 15 minutes out. Good take there by... Oh, they offload Jerome Buller. He gets away from one. It's going to be a penalty. Canberra offside, so it'll be penalty Tigers here. Good pick up there. I think good grab by David Nofaluma, and then he got the ball on the inside of for Jerome Buller. I meant like he's another Inglis, but for New South Wales. Oh, I get ya. But then they'll say, oh, we should have both. We all know how they'll try and spin that. It's a good offload there, however. Did you rate Chambers for Queensland? That's my thoughts on that one. Chambers was incredible defensively. Incredible. But didn't know how to pass. Literally didn't win a premiership in 2016 because he didn't know how to pass. That's actually a knock-on. That should have actually been a knock-on against the Tigers, not 6 again for the Tigers. So, first tackle now for the Tigers at the 45. Rollers ball back to Brennan Wakeham. Stefano Utukamanu will get this ball to the 35 now. Tasman says, I love Trell, but is it me or do New South Wales fans act like we can't lose when he's in the team? Oh yeah, no, I want him to be in the team because I know that Queensland still win that game on Wednesday night, even with Trell on the team. So it just gives them some form of excuse. That's why I always like playing the best rather than the rest. Because now everyone's like, oh, if Trell was playing, that it would have been a big win. It's like, it doesn't change a great deal in that game. It really doesn't. All right, so fourth tackle here, 15 metres out from the line. They go left-hand side now to Clemmer. Clemmer to Brooks. Back on the inside, Jonathan Thurston lookalike. Taking down at the 10. Fifth tackle now. Chambers to the hog. Yeah, Chambers never passed the ball. 10 metres out, right-hand side to Brandon Wakeham. He puts that ball up. Bit of toss-off. Fit the action there. Oh, it's a great take by Harley Smith-Shields. Wowee. That is a fantastic take from Harley Smith-Shields. So Raiders here get this ball to the 10. Oh, that's a penalty. No, cool. Cool. Matty Tomoko. I love how the referee has kept his whistle in his mouth, but there probably should have been a lot more penalties tonight than there has been. So 58% possession of the Tigers so far, and they're down by 6-0. Wow. Oh, that's a huge hit. Forward tackle there. Johnny Bateman with a good hit. So right inside here, Jamal Fogarty's just going to try and get him out of trouble there with a deep kick. It's a 40-20 if it goes, but it will not go the distance. Someone says Latrell is the centre in Origin. He would have fixed the flow of attack by New South Wales. I don't think that he fixes the flow of attack a great deal because Tedesco was the one that was really ruining a lot of that attack. I think that, yeah, okay, New South Wales may look better, but I don't think Trell is the difference in that game. I think the difference in that game is mentality. So that's going to be a knock-on there from the Tigers. Dave Clemmer, big knock-on there. A big knock-on there. So it will be a Canberra scrum here at the halfway point. Jeez, Clemmer just really... That was a good tackle there from... who was that? Oh, Zach Wolfer with a great tackle. Bang, cuts him right enough. Does Teddy keep his spot in game 2? Yes, Lucas, absolutely. It's not even close. People are going to complain about me saying that, but it's not even close. Che Rat says, who do you reckon is going to win? I've got Raiders here. Completion 7 from 7 for the Raiders. That's the first knock on there from the Tigers. First error, so they're 9 from 10. So 90% completion rate for the Tigers, 100% for the Raiders so far. Left hand side to Rapana. Rapana, left hand side. They're away here. Habawade. Habawade back from the inside. 15, 25 metres out. Oh, he's going over the sideline. Oh, half about metre short of a sideline. Some say if you like the stream, Alex 12 will score. Who knows? Give it a go. Who knows? Give it a go, man. You know, try it out. Hit that thumbs up button. Hopefully we can get Alex 12 to try. So Zach Wolford here, second tackle to Josh Papali'i. Big Papali'i and Solo taking down 10 metres after the line, third tackle. I'm actually nervous if the Raiders score here. It could really be a blowout. Flogerty gets it out back to Whiten. Whiten still going, offloads it. Good tackle there by the king, Luke Brooks. Hopewade family got a crazy gene pool. Is Alba Hopewade, is that his son? Is that John's son? Or is he just related to him? So left-hand side now, Hudson Young. Oh, bro, pass the ball, Hudson. Pass the ball, bro. Jeez, he's not... Oh, no, Hudson has really lost form from that Origin game. That's a terrible offload there. Terrible, terrible offload. And Tigers now have the ball. Hudson Young playing just as well as he did in Origin. Lucas says, agree, one game doesn't discredit everything else, even though he's having a down year. He's having a down year at a Roosters team that has been horrific, not because of him, just a lot of other reasons. But then it obviously translated that for me to Origin. And just wasn't on the same wavelength, unfortunately. But, you know, it was the best. Oh, great offload there from the Tigers. Oh, here we go. Good offload. They're away. They're away, Bulla. Gives it off here. Fanu Bale. Oh, full tackle. Oh, he's lost the ball too. Oh, my God, Tigers. Oh, that was a great play by Jareem Buller on the inside. Got away to the 50, the 45. Oh, jeez, that's a huge hit there from Rapana at the back. There's nothing wrong with the hit on Buller. Like, Rapana's already committed there. Oh, it is actually a little bit late. But in the same sense, he has committed. Like, I don't understand what he's meant to do there. That's a great play from Matty Tomoko. I hope Dream Buller's alright here. Like, I don't know why you could call that as a penalty. Like, Rapana is making a play, the ball is passed, it's about a second late, but the fact he can't pull out there. And that's why it's not going to be called a penalty. I think this is the right call by the referee. Logan says, I thought they were in. I think everyone thought they were in. But that was good there from Dream Buller. Get a nice little line break. Line break and also an offload. It was a good run. So right hand side and Josh Papali'i gets the ball to the 45. Someone says Albert Hopewade used to be in the Manly's youth and was supposed to be the next big thing, but got like 3 ACL injuries or something along those lines. He's been very good this year, man. That's why Xavier Savage couldn't get back into the team, because Hopewade has been very good. He has been. All right, left hand side now. Jack Whiten gets at the back of Hudson Young. And he'll get taken down at the 30. It's 4 tackle now. Abrams his eyes a muppet. I thought they 100% had that try. I don't know how they coughed that one up there, the Tigers. Fogarty now gives it at the back here to Corey Horsburgh, who has to just go down at the 30. Fifth tackle. I dare you to tell him that. Wait, who? What? Who are we telling what, Jay? Up it goes! Oh, good take there by... oh, look, that's a... Who's the number 5 for the Tigers as well? I think I have Junior Tupou, isn't it? Yeah, I think I have him in Supercoach. I think I do. Let's go have a quick look. He had a great game. He has a really low break even this week as well. Really low. Number 5 is Junior Tupou. It is, yeah. He was really good against the Cows, but then again, everyone was. Who do I reckon will win the NRL this year? Titans, mate. Forward tackle here at the 40. Now, realistically, I'm still going to say the Rabbitohs. I feel like they find form later on this year, but they are going through a bit of a poor patch. All right, right-hand side, they give it off, and David Clemmer gets that ball to the 40. It's fit tackle now. Fit tackle, they roll it back. Brandon Wakeham into the corner. Should be an easy one to take here, not the greatest kick. And Jordan Rapana with an easy one, and then just pushes off Stafford Toa, taking down the 15. At least it's been a little bit more exciting. Like, Raiders aren't exactly getting it all their own way. But Tigers had that one threatening play. Besides that, haven't really done a great deal with the ball themselves. Lucas, a team that hasn't conceded 50 will win the NRL. I like that. And guess what, Lucas? You want to know a fun fact for you? I want you to take a guess at what the fun fact is based off of what you just said. I want you to tell me. So it's going to be 4 tackle now for the Raiders at the 40. Oh, is it a strip? No, it wasn't a strip. I thought he did have it. So they're going to go for a 40-20 here. Jack Whiten into the corner. If that's got the distance. Oh, the angle. He's got it. 40-20, Jack Whiten. There we go. 40-20 there from Jack Whiten. Great kick. That is a fantastic kick. And they get it back inside. And that was really well done there. Well done, Lucas. The Titans have not conceded 50. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now you're getting it, eh? Now you're starting to get it. No, I will not be able to stream the Warriors game, but Lucas didn't even ask that. So why are you saying that to Lucas, Malcolm? So first tackle here, 5 minutes out. It's going to be Zach Wolford and Josh Papali'i. Big Papali'i. Big Papali'i. There's no Dylan Napa anymore. It's Big Papali'i. Tell you that, does, mate. Tell you that. So Wolford off to Fogarty. Fogarty at the back here. And Basami Solo. 3 minutes out from the line. Could get a gold star that answer. You can have a gold star. You can have 3 gold stars. How about that? Gold star for every 10 points the Titans score tomorrow. When the Titans win 30-0. So 4 tackle now for the Raiders. They go right inside. Tarpanay, short ball, Horsburgh. That's on Tarpanay there. That's on Tarpanay. So it'll be a knock on. 20 minutes gone here, guys. The first half. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I do need to charge my headphones. Bada bing, bada bing. I can wait though. I can wait till halftime. Yeah, there was a wrong play. They had a good line there, but in the same sense, if he runs that line, Papali'i made the defensive read, so I think if he gets that ball at the back, they'd probably do score there, because Papali'i had come in on Horsburgh running through. I don't know why they do a quick showing of a close-up of Corey Horsburgh there. It's not his fault that knock-on happened. That was actually on Tarpanay for getting him the ball in the wrong area. Too hard of a pass, too short of a pass, and just was never on. So I don't understand why they were showing him then. I don't understand. BK will miss out on an SJ Masterclass tomorrow, Malcolm. Well, I hope you're right, mate, because I've got SJ as my reserve in Supercoach this week. I need him to have a good game. Last week, he had a poor... Oh, my God, Josh Papali'i with a slap of a hit. Slap of a hit. Josh Papali'i, it just slapped Isaiah Papali'i. 3rd tackle now at the 40. Such a bad game, Reece says. It's not the greatest game. We all expected this. Hopefully it's close. Hopefully it stays close. Dream Bullet right inside, gives it off. And it's going to be David Nofaluma. I think he's 1 try away from 100 for the Tigers, if I'm not mistaken. David Nofaluma. I think I saw that in the Random Stats Guys Instagram today. Or Crazy Rugby League Facts or something. Dream Bullet gets it off. Brandon Wakeham. John Bateman. Luke Brooks. At the 45 was Isaiah Papali'i. And can he get the offload away? He does get the offload away, but he throws it to the grass, and that's not great. And then Bateman gets slapped. Terrible there from Isaiah Papali'i. How the shit has there only been 20 minutes in this game? I know, it does feel like it's gone for a lot longer, does. At least we have 3 games on Sunday, but the 3 games on Sunday aren't great either. I'm spewing that tomorrow is where all the good games are meant to be. Titans, Rabbitohs, Sharks, Broncos, and Wires, Dolphins. All 3 of those could be fun. Alright, Raiders now. And Nick Kotrus gets this play to the 23. John says, I want Benji back in the NRL. John, the guy is 93 years old. What do you mean you want Benji Marshall back in the NRL? Papa not the same player. He's back playing like he was pre-para. I don't think Papali'i is playing badly. I think that he's just not at that peak that he once was because of age. But I don't think that Papali'i is playing badly. Oh, that's going to be... I don't think that's charged down. I think that's just going to be Tigers' ball. Oh, he's offside. Oh, that's on last tackle. They're going to say offside. Oh, this is going to make me relapse into alcoholism, someone says. Oh, if he wasn't offside, that would have been good there for the Tigers. All right, so Raiders with the ball here. They're going to be 25 metres out from the line. Apisai Godaway Sau comes onto the field. Knows Benji twice as old as all of us. Hey, Benji Marshall is closer to 200 than anybody else in the world. That's how old he is. He's the oldest person in the world. So first tackle now for the Raiders. They're 20 metres out. Tigers have done well to keep the Raiders at bay, even though the Tigers have still had plenty of ball themselves. Tasman says Bulldogs 13 plus. We haven't lost it on the Central Coast in I don't know how long. Well, the Titans haven't lost on the Gold Coast for 7 weeks. So that's, that's how good we are. We have not lost on the Gold Coast in 7 weeks. So I think we're guaranteed winners tomorrow. So that's only 2 months, mate. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's only 2 months. That's our home stadium. That's how good we are. That's how good we are. 4 tackling of the Raiders. They're 3 metres out from the line. That's how good we are, mate. Get used to it. Oh, another poor pass. Oh, this game is going to give me an aneurysm. We saw so many knock-ons in the Women's Origin last night, and now we're seeing so many knock-ons in this game too. Definitely isn't the greatest game right now. Hopefully Pompey doesn't grab any shirts tomorrow. Honestly, he cost you the game big, like really big. It was so silly. Sorry, Chief Bentley. Jay Hayes is older. Jay is older than Benji Marshall. My mistake there. My mistake there. How silly of me to not remember that. Jeez, I need a massage. That's all I need. I need a massage. 16 minutes to go in the first half. Oh. Jay says, how old am I, Sheesh? Oh, do you want me to answer the question, Jay? You want me to leave it for Sheesh to answer? Isaiah Babaliti to Luke Brooks. Good run by Brooks. Oh, I take it down to 45. Really good run, though. Jay's pushing 100. Mate, Jay's pushing 100. Maybe 100 years ago, he was pushing 100. 4 tackle now at the 40. Mitchell says, Titans have never lost a round 14 game in 2023. Therefore, Titans 1,000 plus. And that's what I like to see. To be fair, the Titans haven't lost the Rabbitohs in 2023. That's a better stat. That's a better stat for you. Supper goes now from Luke Brooks. Ball coming down. And I think that's a knock-on Tigers. Oh, but the Raiders can get away here. Hudson Young. Oh, which is 0 tackle, 10 metres out. Who do you reckon ends up coaching the Dragons? God help whoever does. But probably Dean Young, man. Probably Dean Young. Tackle in opposition half. 24 for the Raiders. 19 for the Tigers. I think this has been a pretty confident lead here for the Raiders, even though it's only 6-0. But it's just not been the greatest quality. Someone says, I've never seen Titans lose a game in my lifetime. I'm blind. Well, to be fair, you haven't then. You haven't. It's just word of mouth and I could be lying to you. So if you're blind, someone, well, guess what? Titans have won every single year since the time that they came into the competition. And that's a fact. So 5th tackle here. They get ball to the 45. A better stat is that the Warriors have never lost to the Dolphins. Nah, that's a shit stat. So Ray's now going to put this ball... That's actually a weird kick. And Dream Buller... Oh, it's gone backwards. It's fine. It's fine. He did drop it, but it does go backwards. I can't see whatever comment Mark's put here, by the way. Whatever Jay and Daz are replying to, I can't see your comment, Mark. So 2nd tackle here at the 30. But it seems like you've had a bit too much to drink. So it's going to be 3rd tackle. Jason Riles already said he's going to Melbourne. He wants to be able to take over the Melbourne Storm, bro. If you're going to be given an opportunity to eventually take over the Storm once Craig Bellamy goes, or to go to the Dragons, I'm taking the Storm, and I'll wait 30 years to go to the Storm, rather than now for the Dragons. Because that Dragons organisation is a shamble. Alex Tawal with a big run to the 40. Get him a try. So right inside, they're going to put that ball up. Brandon Wakeham. Easy catch there for Alba Hopewade, however. And Hopewade pushes off one, but gets to the 20. I would have liked to have seen Jason Riles there, but I can completely understand why you would not want to go to the Dragons. And did Jason Riles play for... No, who did he play for? Did he play for the Dragons? He might have played for the Storm too. Where did Jason Riles play? I'm going to Google this. Jason Riles. Can someone else Google? I can't find it. There was all the news articles and stuff about him. I can't find Wikipedia. How many clubs did Jason Riles play for? I can't remember. I think he might have played for the Drags. 5th tackle for the Rays at the 45. Would love a try. Would love a try. He did play for the Dragons, Strucken, thank you. Oh, back on the... Oh, Harley Smith-Shields. It's fit tackle, brother. It's fit tackle, lads. What are you doing? He made a great life decision not coaching the Dragons. Absolutely, Wildred. You know what's crazy is that people said that I was stupid for saying this about the Dragons 3 years ago, that they needed to go into a complete and utter full-blown rebuild all the way up from the organisation down to the... development. And people said that I was stupid and the Dragons know what they were doing. Well, 3 years later, and how am I going? A Blaze Entertainment is carrying this game. Truly, this is why you guys come here, eh? Because sometimes games are just dribble, and that's why the chat's good. So right-hand side, Brandon Wakeham off to Dream Buller. Dream Buller out to Stafford Toa. Jeez, he's been good the last couple of games. Third tackle at 30. Start talking about Las Vegas again, eh? That's our go-to at the moment. Sometimes it's when Antonio's here, it's food. Bateman at 23. Sometimes it's food. Lately, it's starting to get Las Vegas is the chat when things get dead in the game. Kotawai Sao. Oh, big hit, but he's still going. And taking out the 5. Fit tackle here. Fit tackle. 5 minutes out. Right inside, Luke Brooks. He's going to come back. Look, oh, that's going to be a penalty. There's going to be obstruction. It's going to be no try, guys. It's going to be a no try. Junior Tupou catches it still. If they score, it's not going to happen anyway. Isaiah Papali'i, watch. He's going to get held up here, but it would have been a no try anyway. The Tigers can think themselves lucky they didn't score because it would have been coming back for a penalty. The Tigers can think themselves lucky. Moody says, Friday night footy, this game is too dead to be on Friday. I think the reason why they would have selected this game for Friday is because it's the Friday after Origin, so 2 days after Origin. 2 teams that no one really cares about a great deal. Put them on here, and that's why they've chucked them on here, because they're the teams with the least amount of Origin stars, really. Like, look, who played Origin for the Tigers? Apiso Kotawai Sao. Who played Origin for the Raiders? Hudson Young. So it was always a smart decision. You can't put a Titans game here because you got Tina Fa'asumalawi, Dave Fafiti had the option as well of Mikey Fodawaker, and before the season started, they would have had Bo Firma as a chance as well. And then you've got other teams like the Cowboys. You can't put them because they had a heap. And here's a good run here from Matty Tomoko. Jeez, I think Tomoko's a good player. All right, right-hand side, Rapana. Taking out the 45, 4 tackle. 10 minutes to go here of the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Corey Horsburgh at the back to at the Mariotta. At the Mariotta. It's a 6 again for me. Wow, they didn't call it. Fit tackle. Fogarty. Jeez, he's really trying to change his kicking game here, but Dream Buller will get that ball at the 8. This time a bit better than he did last time. Oh, but he slipped over. Moody should Billy select Corey Big Red for game 2. I think Felice Kafusi gets it, but I would like to see Big Red. I would like to see Corey Horsburgh over Flegler. Yeah, Luke Brooks, here he is, at the 40, third tackle. I'd like to see Corey Horsburgh over Flegler. I said that before the game too. Isaiah Papali'i goes on that side here. Isaiah Papali'i's away here. Oh, too early on the pass, Isaiah. That's a knock-on. They're not going to call knock-on there. Oh, that's an obstruction. Oh, okay, they're not going to call anything. But Hudson Young slaps Dream Buller back to about 35 minutes out. A few mistakes there. David Clemmer now. He'll get this ball to the 25. Isn't Gilbert injured? That's what we're saying, Blake. That's what we're trying to figure out. Who to put in instead. And I think Felice Kafusi goes straight back in after his suspension. Luke Brooks out the back. And that's a terrible pass from Brooks. And the ball will go over the sideline. They can slot in for him. No. Felice Kafusi will come in for him, Blake. Woodard says, replace one redhead with a bigger redhead. I like it. Exactly right. But I still don't think that Flegler should be there. I think Flegler is a severely overrated player. I would definitely go with Corey Horsburgh over Flegler. William Hose, don't know if Cobbo and Talangi will be back for game 2. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Phil Sami has been playing well. Didn't play well in Origin game 1 2020. But then again, Talangi didn't have a good season last year with Origin, but still got selected and had the best game of it was the best in the game. It was literally the best in the game. So, Phil Sami's an option there. Xavier Coates probably has a walk-on start, and it's just the second winger that comes down to, like a Phil Sami or someone like that. Oh, good offload there. Kind of. Rays get the ball to the halfway point, 4 tackle. Yeah, this game's not great, Reese. And that wedgie attempt reminded me of when Nightingale Shorts broke and he was in jocks running around. We don't need to know about what you enjoy. So right-hand side, and it's going to be Adamayarota. Can he get the offload away? No, fit tackle at 35. Is Brian Kelly a Queenslander? Oh, that's a good question. I don't think so. I feel like he's a blue. I don't know. Oh! That's a knock on. Dream Buller. Raiders try time. It's a Raiders try time. Dream Buller just knocked that ball on, and the Raiders will score under the post. There you go. So try time there for the Raiders, and it will be, who is the one who scored the try? It is Jordan Rapana. Jordan Rapana. That was really nice work there by Jack White to kind of give a little bit of the scare factor to Dream Buller. And the Jamal Fogarty's kicking game tonight has been really solid. They've been really tough kicks for Dream Buller. And, yep, that's just a bad mistake there. And Rapana go bang. Brandon Wakem, that's a massive dive there with Hudson Young, eh? Brandon Wakem tried so hard to dive here to try and get the penalty. It definitely doesn't touch White in there. Taking down Sam's Shambolic Tigers. But this is the thing, like I told you guys this. It's definitely a knock-on. Definitely just drop ball there from Dream Buller. People expect too much of the Tigers. It's what we said in that Tigers versus Cowboys stream too. Born in the heart of Queensland, Lismore, not even joking. Brian Kelly is born in Lismore. Well, it's got nothing to do with where he's born though, guys. Nothing to do with it. Where is Brian Kelly? Can you challenge a try? For what though? He doesn't touch it. What would you challenge? And also, no, you can't challenge a try because the bunker will go and have a look at it anyway. Oh, that would be his 100th try. 100th try. There is absolutely no chance you can say that's a penalty. There's no... Yeah, try confirmed. Absolutely. He played for Ballina. Okay, that's New South Wales. So he would be New South Wales. I'll Google it. Is Brian Kelly related to Chip Kelly? Who? Is Brian Kelly from Flipper still alive? Oh my God. Is Brian Kelly Queensland or New South Wales? I would assume New South Wales, considering. I'll ask him tomorrow. I'll ask him tomorrow on the vlog. I'll ask him tomorrow after the game. So Jamal Fogarty will, bang, go right on over. Right on over. So it will be 12-0 here to the Raiders with 5 minutes, 53 seconds to go here in the first half. William Ho says, Tigers are going back to their bad old ways. They were never out of their bad old ways. That was a situational game with Leichhardt. It was a situational game. Brian Kelly Origin game too. For who? If he's New South Wales, who's he coming in for? Is he alive, the Flipper bloke? Well, you know what? Let's go and have a look. I don't even know who Brian Kelly is. From Flipper, apparently. Is Brian Kelly from Flipper still alive? This is more interesting than the game right now. Unfortunately, he's not. Brian Kelly did pass away on the 12th of February 2005 in Voorhees Township, New Jersey, United States. I doubt you thought when you came onto the stream that you'd be finding out about Brian Kelly from Flipper, the movie Flipper with the whale. Is the Flipper the one with the whale? I think it is. Ray's now right-hand side. It's an old movie. Pinball Capital. Don't even know what that means. Lucas says, yeah, he played for New South Wales under 20s. There you go. Troy says, why doesn't anyone rate Gutho for New South Wales fullback? He's very hard working and good playmaker because he's done it before and he's failed hard before. He's not an Origin caliber fullback, bro. At all. Isn't Flipper the Dolphin? Oh, the Dolphin, maybe. Maybe people are saying rest in peace in the chat. Oh, man. I don't think that's a crusher, man. They won't replace Teddy. They won't replace Teddy. It's not even a question, Cortez. Jerome Akers says, Raiders and Titans eyeing up top 8 this year. Titans are a guaranteed top 8, man. We're first place. Look at us. So what this means now for the Titans, however, is if we win tomorrow, if the Raiders win this game, then we need the Wars to lose to the Dolphins. Someone said he was an inspiration. He's a great actor. Great actor. So go left, right-hand side now, Jamal Fogarty into the corner, 5 minutes to go. Kane Lane's Titans top 4, mate. Absolutely, the first place. So Junior Tupou gets taken down to 25. And Lou Brooks gives it off to Dream Buller, who needs to make up for that bad mistake he just made. Daz Mason's bring Edwards in. It's a frustrating thing to read because people just don't get it. They don't get it. I get the want and the feeling like the need to change it, but it's just not going to happen. Especially when Teddy is the captain. Oh, good offload there. They've had good offloads here tonight. The Tigers. Alex Twell, go you big bopper. Go you big bopper, Alex Twell. You big beautiful man. What a big beautiful man. Oh, good offload there by Twell to Cotterway South. Back to Alex Twell. He's going to make some more meters. He's going to make some even more meters there. He actually probably made about 30 to 40 meters there post-contact. Overall. So Clamo gets it off to Luke Brooks here. Short ball, Papali. Papali's been so poor tonight for me. Fair tackle. What it says, bring him in so he can be found out in the Origin Arena. He already has been found out, Gufferson. Oh, unless you're talking about Edwards. Oh, good take by Jack White. No, he drops it. Goes backwards though, lucky. Knock on. Challenge that. Challenge that. Challenge that if I'm the Raiders. What? Huh? So White and... How is that a knock on? How have the Raiders not challenged that? If the Tigers score here, this changes the game dramatically. I have no idea why the Raiders did not challenge that. They definitely went backwards. Blake says, I think I'm the only Panthers fan that agrees with keeping Teddy as much as I want Edwards in Origin. You don't want Edwards in Origin, though. Wakeham out to Dream Bulla. And Bulla taken down 8 meters. Oh, he's over the sideline. That's a good defensive play there from the Raiders. That is good. That makes up for the poor call, in my opinion. Hayes says Alex 12 try coming up. Well, not anymore. That was great defense by the Raiders. And Dreamball is having a pretty rough game here tonight. A very rough game here tonight. Luckily, his break-even's minus 26 anyway. But I'm going to go have a look at what he's scoring right now. It probably would have been... He had that line break, which was nice. But he's had a couple of mistakes now. Junior Tibbet on 21, I'll take it. 33 for Dreamballer with a break-even of minus 26. I'm okay, especially considering Callum Ponga is on bye. On a boy. How does Junior Tibbet only have a break-even of 35 after his 100 scored game last week? This is bullshit, man. Oh, Utuakamano on 28 with a break-even of 7. I'll take that as well. I didn't realize I had 3 players playing this game. Since when? Since when do I have 3 Tigers players? God help me. Why would I get 3 Tigers players in my team? Let alone 2, let alone 1. Right-hand side to Horsburgh. 4th tackle to the 35. Jerome Akers says any teams getting rebrands? What do you mean? Well, if you're about to ask about the Dragons thing, just do it. Knock on there. If the Raiders. Knock on. So the Tigers will get another last chance to attack in this first half. Aiden Bray says, thank God I got KO because I can watch the AFL and cricket. Oh, what else is on right now? Are you talking about the IPL or something? Lucas says, Hines shouldn't be selected if they are barely going to play him. Can use that extra spot better. Well, if they're not going to play him, you may as well bring in Damien Cook. Like, it's either Damien Cook and Uppercut or Sow, or you go with Nico Hines there. And I think that Nico Hines should be there, but he just needs to be played more. All right, left-hand side now gives it off to Luke Brooks. And they'll be taking down 18 metres out of the line. Alex Towell, 28 metres out from the line. EQ, I saw that, mate. Don't worry. Tommy Turbo was definitely absent yesterday. Right inside David Nofaluma. He definitely was absent yesterday. He didn't actually play yesterday for the women's State of Origin team, EQ. England vs Ireland test. I can think of about a billion things better than watching that right now. And that's including this game. So 3rd tackle, Brandon Wakeham off to John Bateman. Bateman at the back of Luke Brooks. Luke Brooks goes short ball to Papali'i. Oh, man, I just don't rate Papali'i tonight, eh? 4th tackle here. 15 metres out. Get a field goal going for Jay. Get a field goal going for him. Cotterway South. Alex 12. Go! No, he gave it off to Johnny Bateman. Bateman kicks it through. Oh, it's unlucky there for Bateman, but he also shouldn't have done that. Matty Tomoko here. He's still going. Oh, no, he nearly knocked that ball on. Lucky. Alex 12 scores game 200. How many games has he played? Demons vs Carlton. Oh, yeah. That's a good game. That's an alright game. That must be more dead than this game. Yeah, England vs Ireland in a test match. I could genuinely think that I would rather punch my hand through a glass window for no apparent reason than watch that game. Than watch that test there. But it is 12-0 here to the Raiders over the Tigers at halftime. Not the greatest first half, arguably by either team, but convincingly enough. First half by the Raiders, a lot of mistakes still. Tigers are the Tigers. You know, this is not surprising me. I'm sorry, but it's not. It's not surprising. And this is why I had that rant, the trucking down under favourite rant that goes for 30 minutes in that Tigers versus Cowboys game. Because unfortunately, you know, people, you know, I tell you what, Jamal Foggie's having a good game. But people unfortunately looked into that game too heavily on a situational game for me. And yeah, just a lot of knock-ons, you know, translated in from the Women's Origin last night. Tigers got close to scoring a couple of times, but just weren't able to do it. And Rays have been the better team, but not fantastic. But guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I might go fill my bottle of water up. I may go fill my bottle of water up here, and then I will be back. It'll probably be a fast test match, though. Didn't Ireland beat... I'm pretty certain Ireland beat England in the Cricket World Cup, didn't they? But that was T20, that wasn't Test. That wasn't Test. All right. Order says, unless Leachy's bowling, it'll be the sixes galore. Leachy. Dearing me. All right, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'll be back in just a moment. I'm just going to go fill my water bottle up. Don't miss me too much. Or do. Either or. Actually, just do. Because they did seem so good. Settle down. Someone's robbed me of my BKRmy protein indulgence bars. I've got one left. I'm going to eat it right now. I've got one left, and I'm going to eat it right this second. You guys are going to see me as I get to enjoy the final one of these bad boys. We're back. The final one of these bad boys here, the peanut chocolate caramel crunch. They're so good, man. So good. You know what? We're going to drop the link to BKRmy as well while we're here. We're going to drop the link in the chat so that you guys can check it out. Oh my God. The fact that people replied to Dazmates with his Candace. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. BKRmy hype. BKRmy hype, absolutely. Let's go to my email here. And let's go to... Ooh, is it going to show me it? We're going to go here. What on earth is that talking about? I don't know what that's talking about. I don't know what that email was about. Not from BKRmy, that was from someone else. That was a strange email that I received. I think it's probably from one of you guys, to be completely fair. Where is it? Where is it so I can get this link? Where is it so I can get this cheeky little link for you guys to go and check it all out? Here we go. This is... No, that's not the one. That's not the one. That was something else. Please head to this link. Oh, there we go. This is the one. This is the one. Go on. Go click on it right now. Go have a look. Bingo. While it's half time. Go click on that link. Go have a look. And we'll go bang. Bang. Good stuff. I'm going to eat one right now. So while I eat it, you can go and have a protein indulgence bar with me. Yeah. But also let me know your thoughts on the first half. It wasn't great. And also tell me how much you think the Titans are going to win by tomorrow. They're going to win by a lot. Hey? Blitzy asking for feet pics, mate. He's asking for feet pics. So let's go through some games tomorrow. So we've got the Warriors and the Dolphins game first. I reckon the Warriors are going to win that game. I don't want them to, for the Titans' sake, but I think they do. Titans beat the Rabbitohs. We smack them. And Sharkies Broncos. I'll go Sharkies. Do they have pizzas? Let's go have a look. They don't do pizzas that you're thinking about, but maybe they'll have like a healthy version. Right? I think it's time to turn this game off, Lucas says. Fair enough. Oh my god, Bailey. You muppet. How dare you, Bailey? Totally forgot to use your code my last one. You didn't even get a discount. You silly man. That means, Bailey, you're going to have to go right now and order exactly what you ordered and do it again. Logan Borsak says, Jaden Campbell better have some macro might tonight for the game. Oh, he would, because they sponsor the Titans as well. He would. Mr. Rimmer says, I've got work when the Wires versus the Finns. That game will make or break my day when I see the score. Yeah, I've got work when the Titans play Rabbitohs. Jeez, I just spat. This is why I shouldn't eat and talk. This is why I don't like eating on stream. But, oh, good. And you can't stop me, you know? You can't stop me. It's the only thing I do eat. Consider they sponsoring the channel. It's the only thing I will eat on this channel. Why did you retract? Mr. Rimmer, I literally just replied to your, well, kind of replied to your message, and then you retracted it. We've already seen it because I already read it out. So why have you retracted it? Broggy Sports is the pancake mix as good as, in my opinion. It is. The banana bread is also really good. Yeah, the banana bread is so good. Actually, they've got some good discounts. Actually, I think you get even more discounts this month because it's like something to do with LGBT. I think this is like LGBT month or something like that. And you get some massive discounts. That Hero starter box is pretty good. You get all the protein water, you get the bottle, plus you get the Indulgence Bar Almond Protein. $109, it's pretty good. And you get discount on that as well. But was there physical evidence though? Yep, there was. Yeah, there was. On the stream. Saw it. I saw it. If you miss a game, do you check the score or watch the replay? Depends on how much I care about the team. Or, like, I love... Chicago Cubs are in my top 3 sports for baseball. Like, football second, rugby league first. I do check the scores of the baseball quite a lot because there's so many games. 162 games. You know, I do watch the highlights that the Chicago Cubs put on their YouTube, though. But I'm okay with it. Someone says, the starter box is what I got. You get a silicon tray, too. Oh, you got the starter box, did you? Yeah, it looks... Yeah, I got one of those silicon trays. They're awesome. I love it. I actually like just playing with it. I'm just playing with it. Oh, did you get one of these as well in there? I think you do. You got the protein indulgence box. This is what we're doing at halftime. They're a good company, though. They're really good. The powder peanut butter. Pre-workouts. Protein brownie. How good is that? I made that the other day. Oh, the protein brownies are so good. No, Daz, mate. That's not what we're doing here. That's not what we're doing. Oh, lagging. Oh, my God. God help us. Bailey said, I absolutely biased him. I think the Finns' Wires will be closer than people think. No, I think it will be close. Daz, mate, your shambolic organisation in the Angels, I don't know how it happens, but to have Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani, and to be as poor as you guys are is insane. Really. It really is, eh? Like, it is. How are you guys going? But I can assume by what you just said, they're not going well. Oh, they're 30-28, but still. What are you complaining about, Muppet? What are you mupping about? You're 30-28. But still... My comment still stands. I may as well go and look at what Cubbies did today while I'm here. No, we didn't play. But you're only as good as your last game. And the last game that we did have, nope. Let's pretend yesterday didn't happen. You're only as good as your second last game. And the Cubbies beat the Rays. So we are very good. Not going to look at that record right now. No, baseball's not great right now, Daz. The baseball is not great. Lost the trash trade, that's why I said it. Fair enough. Yeah, baseball sucks right now, Dave, mate. Baseball sucks. Buzz is about to order the protein puddings. Someone pick a flavour for me. Let's go on. Let's have a look. What flavours are there? It is half time, by the way, guys. That's why we're going through Macro Mike. Let's go have a look. On the shop. How do I search? Pudding. Pudding sounds good right now. But then again, I have my own indulgence bar. Oh, the protein pudding. Okay, there's 2 options here. There's actually quite a few options. You got to go the cookies and cream. How good is cookies and cream? Chocolate fudge or cookies and cream? I reckon go cookies and cream. Chocolate fudge is great, but cookies and cream sounds delish. Jay says sweet latte flavour. It's that month. Well, Bailey is not a Roosters fan, Jay, so he can't get the sweet latte flavour, unfortunately. It's been sold out by the Roosters fans. Now, Logan says, not surprised Tigers sold 2 tries. You get used to as a Tigers supporter? Yes, Logan. Yes, Logan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, Lucas says, who's better than the Cubs and the Angels and the Yankees? No one. But it's in that order too. Without the Yankees. They're quite low. I actually don't. I'm currently wearing a Boston, well, kind of a ripped version of a Boston Red Sox shirt as well at the moment. I also heard Ponga loves June. Oh, okay. Okay, guys, no, let's not start insulting that community. Let's not do it. Let's not do it. Come on. Are Tigers leaving off this year? Probably to a team like bloody, what, Dodgers or Yankees. Nah, Yankees would be over the luxury tax, wouldn't they? Are the Yankees over the luxury tax? Nearly 700 million in luxury tax collected since 2003. Oh, Yankees to have nearly $700 million in luxury tax collected since 2003 and to have won jack shit really is mad. All right, then it's enough. So you get the cookies and cream, are you, Bailey? Jerome says, I want to get timed out. All right, we'll time you out. Don't worry, bro. I'll spew if you go to the Dodgers. Let me come to the Cubbies, mate. Bailey says, surely Bulldogs don't have much left in their cap. Like they're still trying to get players. They don't, but the NRL will have it take a blind eye to it so that they can get that community fired up and get them good. They deserve it. They do. Cookies and cream and the hero side box. Well, wavy. Well, wavy. Sounds like a plan. Alright, Sheesh Bentley. We'll help you out there with a 5-minute timeout. About that. But yeah, cookies and cream here at Starter Box. Love that. You better have used the code this time, Bailey. Don't make us time out. Dogs or Titans get Benny Hunt. I don't think the Dogs are in it. I think it's either the Titans or Cowboys. Cowboys will make a play. Cowboys will make a play. Chad Townsend's on the outer. Ben Hunt's Ben Hunt. You know? I think Dogs are out of it. He wants to go back to Queensland. What has this chat turned into? It's a good question, Daz, mate. But then again, when you're watching Tigers versus the Raiders and a game full of as many knock-ons as we've seen here today, it makes sense. You know? It does make sense as we currently speak. But guys, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. The second half is about to get started here. God help ourselves. Laurie says, you into cricket, BKR? Used to be when I was younger, but not my cup of tea. Yeah, I'll watch the Australia vs India World Test Championship. And we'll do the Ashes as much as we can. But they are on terrible times. And I do live with other people. So I do have to kind of be cautious of that. But I can still do it. It just won't be as loud. BKRsport says, it'll be good sign for Titans sign Hunt. Lucas says, still salty cookies and creams got discontinued by Tip Top. Oh, how dare you remind us of that, Lucas? How dare you? Bailey says, wasn't Haas asking for like 1 million? Yeah, I think he is asking for 1 million. He's not going to Dog Show. Ian Olden says, up to Titans. Bing bong. Ian, have you subscribed to the new Gold Coast Frontline podcast yet? In the pinned comment? You better. Go do it now. Immediately. I'm going to have a drink of water. I'm going to have a drink of water. Just remind you. Lager Borsak says, feel good can make anything happen. Trust the father. Mate, he's no Steve Mitchell. You know? He's no Stevie Mitchell from the Gold Coast Titans. Now, Stevie Mitchell is the man. He's the machine. Saj says, good man, Ian. See, Sashton's a Titans fan now. I always said he was a Warriors fan, but he's not. Laurie says, tip-top love passion fruit ice cream, but they don't do it anymore, too expensive. Bailey says, just a genuine question. What's park and transport like at Seabus? Transport's great if you come by a train or bus. Parking-wise, just park at Robina. Like, there's signs that say don't do it, but everyone does it. You just have to walk about 15 minutes. It's not that far. Should have got a light blue water bottle rookie mistake. Well, no, Jay, because it looks great. It does. It looks great. Second tackle here. It looks great with that, eh? See? How good is the sponsoring? How good is the showing of the sponsor? How good is that? We're all Titans fans, Mr. Streamer. Well, exactly right, Sasha. That's a penalty to the Tigers here. That is a penalty to the Tigers. Off to a good start now. Here we go. Okay. Come back. Hey? It was good to see Appy Cotton's out just then. It was good to see him stop Johnny Bateman from getting up and trying to have a bit of a crack. Matty Barnes is good luck versus Rabbitohs tomorrow night. We will need it. We will need it. To get 50, that is. Thank you for your luck in scoring 50. Jason's show off. You're a show off. Wooders has just looked at BKRmy. Do you know if the pre-workout is a stimulant one? It probably should have it on there. I've got a heap of pre-workout from them there. Tyrox says, big win tomorrow, boys. Get around it. Now on a yellow Juan. Get one. Mitchell says, take the 2 Tigers. Don't play silly buggers. Don't play silly buggers. Take 2 from 60 metres out. Ian says, hopefully finals for the Titans. Mate, will be finals for the Titans. Left-hand side now, and here come the Tigers. Alex Tual, go you big man. The only 2 people who are allowed to... Actually, there's 3 people who can score. There's 4 people who can score for the Tigers, actually. It's Alex Tual. Don't have him as super coach. Just one to score. Dream Buller for my super coach. Junior Tupou for my super coach. And Stefano Witzel-Komanu for my super coach. What's up, guys? Respect to Queensland. Always got to respect the Queenslanders, baby. Brandon Waker back to Johnny Bateman here, who's playing a little bit of oopsie-daisy with his feet. What's going on there? Third tackle at the 20. Lucas says, Titans drive me nuts watching them. Wish they could put a full game together just like the Wars. Mate, the Titans are literally first place in the table up to the first half of the game. Not even joking. They are literally undefeated this year in the first half of games. Not joking. So hopefully we lose the first half tomorrow so that we can win the game. Or, if we win the first half tomorrow, we will just remain undefeated for the whole year, and then I'll just say that's a win for us. Left-hand side here, Luke Brooks. Brooks at the back. I don't know what Brooks is doing. I don't know if he knows what he's doing. 10 metres out. It's going to be 6 again for the Tigers. Ministers' thoughts on Pong ruling himself out of the series, mate. He's only done that because he knows he's not getting back in. Reece Walsh played too well. Tupou trying to get the offload. Can't do it, though. 3 metres out from the line. Second tackle. He just knows that he's not going to be able to get back in. Connolly Sow, bad pass. And Zach Wolford jumps on top of the ball. Callum Ponga is not ruling himself out. He's just not getting selected because Reece Walsh came in and killed it. Jerome's Titans way better than my Wards. Not even joking. We'll find out in about still 7-8 weeks away. So the Raiders now get this ball out. I'm getting a lot of slander from Rabbitohs fans right now on Instagram and TikTok and whatnot. It's good fun. I love it. It's good fun when you have banter with players and also content creators and whatnot, and everyone knows that it's all good fun and whatnot. I'll get slaughtered tomorrow night if we lose, but in the same sense, we have no expectations. If we win, Rabbitohs have a lot of expectations. God help their souls. Honestly, bless up to the Rabbitohs content creators out there, because we have no expectations. They're the ones with the expectations. Could take that by Dream Buller. He'll bring it out to the 30, passes it across there to Stafford Tour. No, that's David Nofaluma, and he'll get this ball out to the 35. Jerome says, but our players serious talent. I believe we've got more serious talent than the Warriors. I'm not going to lie to you. We'll say, I think Walsh owns that number 1 now. I think he does. Until proven otherwise. Dream Buller gets it to the 50, second tackle. Ahmed says, James Tedesco not going to be playing the second game. I disagree with you severely. Third tackle now for the Tigers. Yeah, they get spoiled 40. Dasmate says, BKRmy giving us an iced mocha latte. There you go, Roosters fans. There you go, Roosters fans. Iced mocha. That actually sounds good. I'm not going to lie to you. Iced mocha latte sounds pretty good. Just so that people remember. Unlike old mate Bailey. Deary me. Unlike old mate Bailey. Oh, no! It's not Go Bailey! Oh, no, I've said the wrong thing. Don't put that. You're going to give it to some rando. Oh, no. Tigers here, 20 metres out. Luke Brooks puts it up. And good take by Jordan Rapana. Code Blaze, not Bailey. God help us. Can Pulla play Origin? I don't know. That's going to be a penalty here to the Raiders. I don't know what the fans are booing at. I was always assuming that was going to be a penalty to the Raiders, if anything, for offside. Tasman says, I'm shopping. That's how boring this game is. Yeah, go and tell us all about Macro Mike, mate. Go and tell us. And there is some real good discounts with the LGBT stuff. Reese Dumbledore says RTS and SJ next year, just like old times. Yeah, but like RTS hopefully comes back well. SJ, they'll try and they'll sign him again, but I also know that SJ is definitely coming to an end. So first tackle here and another year under his belt as well. Still got that mystery flavour from Macro Mike and still stuns me what it is. I'm not sure, I haven't had it. Second tackle now, left-hand side, and they'll get this ball now to the 30. Apparently RTS will be playing finals if we make them. I don't believe he's been signed until next year. That's 6 again for me for the Raiders. We're not going to call it. Third tackle, Fogarty at the back here to Whiten. Whiten passes it to nobody, and Hudson Young picks it up and runs nowhere. Is Kenny starting? Kenny is starting as a fullback. I haven't spoken to Keanu. Oh, I messaged him right after I found the news out, but I haven't spoken to him since then. So I would assume that he's starting, and that's why JC's in the 6th rather than Toby Sexton. To make way for Keanu. Up it goes here. Good kick. Oh, knock on. It's going to be Raiders ball. 10 minutes out. Here they go. Knock on Tigers. There's a slight chance SJ can retire this year. I think there's a pretty high chance, actually. I think there's a pretty high chance, but Junior Tupou knocks that ball on. I don't like that for my super coach. No, sir. I'm New South Wales fullback trash. That is such a terrible, stupid, and misinformed comment to say that James Tedesco is trash. James Tedesco has won multiple Origins, has literally carried his team on the back in a couple of them, was the best player for New South Wales last season, has won multiple premierships with the Roosters, has won a World Cup, hasn't won multiple because he played for Italy in the last one, but then, the last one before the last one, 2017, and then it had the World Cup this year, like last year, whatever. Point of the matter is that that's so disrespectful and just horrific to comment that New South Wales fullback is trash. I'm a Queenslander and a Titans fan, but if anyone can't respect James Tedesco, yes, he had a poor game, he's having a poor season so far, but that is just so misinformed. And it just makes you look stupid, makes everybody who says that look stupid. Be concerned about your fullback situation, but to say that James Tedesco is trash is just horrific. So Zach Wolford at the back here to Horsburgh. Horsburgh now to Matty Tomoko. And Matty Tomoko! 1 minute out from the line. Moody says if Raiders scored, they win. Yeah, probably. I don't see the Tigers come back from 18-0 down. Left-hand side, Jamal Fogarty. And good run here by Ata Mariota. And it'll be 5 minutes after the line, 4 tackle. Ash Channing retires if we don't want him next year, I reckon. Yeah, I do feel like there's not a guaranteed option for the 7 there at Warriors. So probably he does stay. Fogarty at the back of Whiten. Terrible defense. Oh, no, actually good defense. Oh, no, White is still not scored. Fit tackle, 2 minutes after the line. 2 minutes out. Out to the back to Jamal Fogarty. Fogarty kick. Oh, he should have passed that. Oh, it's going to hit the... Fogarty didn't aim for the post that time, but that's 2 tries this game where it's hit the post. He's having an incredible game, Jamal Fogarty. Fogarty's having a really good game. The first try came off the post that he aimed for. That one, I don't believe he's aiming for the post. I think he's just aiming that to kick through. But it hits the post again. It gets past Stafford Tor, and Fogarty gets another try off the back of his own boot. That's true a try assist for the post. Wow, in regards to that, surely not. But does Supercoach give you the assist as well, considering that you're not actually kicking it for yourself, but he's kicked it and then he gets it back? Like, do they? I don't think so. Surely they wouldn't. Surely they just say try, but I'm not sure. Lucas says got a double with kicks off the post. Yeah. Good call, Joe. So 30 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And it's going to be 16-0. It's going to be 18-0. And this is how the rest of the game is going to go. And also, the Tigers have a horrific record against the Raiders, mind you. Especially at Tigers' home grounds. Especially at Leichhardt. I thought he made the wrong play by kicking it there, but he got lucky with the post. Raiders win from 18-0. Yeah, I can't see the Tigers come back from 18-0 down. They look horrific tonight. Muhammad Ali says that the Post getting more try assists than the Blues. Well, the first try came off the left post. The right try came off the second try came off the right post. Now he's got to hit the crossbar. And it's the hat trick. Bang. There we go. 18-0 here to the Raiders. 30 minutes to go of the game. 30 minutes to go of the game. This was our worst nightmare. Chief Miller says this is Leichhardt's last game. Yeah, it's Leichhardt's last game. We're not playing at Leichhardt right now. We're playing at Campbelltown, but this is Leichhardt's last game for sure. Leichhardt's last game was the one against the Cowboys. Muhammad Ali says, Fittler, please sign the post for game 2. Well, Cleary's usually pretty good at kicking to the post. But game 2, the post is actually Queenslander, so you can't do that, mate. Tyrox and Faders loading. That's a good point, actually. If any team besides the Titans could throw this one away, it would be the Raiders. It would be the Raiders. It used to be the Raiders number 1, clearly, but now it's definitely the Titans with how we've been doing what we've been doing. So Joey Tarpany gets his ball to the 24. This is going to be a slog of a second half to watch, guys, FYI. Just know this next half an hour is going to be a slog. Mark says, I don't get the West Tigers. Half their fans are inner city show-offs. The other half are working class. Who thought of that? How does that work? And Balmain and West hated each other, man. When they became a team, Balmain and West hated each other. I didn't get it. Actually, trucking. Who did you support? Were you Balmain or were you West? I feel like you were Balmain, weren't you? I don't know if you're still here, trucking, but if you are, were you part of the Balmain side of things? Can't fade to a team that can't score. Bulldogs don't know how to score, Lucas, but the Titans did it, so, you know. I don't know about that. Oh, good offload there by Junior Tupou. Oh, you're West struggling. There you go. West. You know someone's the genuine fan of West when they say West with the S at the end of it, because most people don't know it's West with the end of it. Nofaluma's away! Nofaluma at the 40! He's at the 50! He's at the 40! The 30! Take it down at the 30 here. Oh, I don't think it's tackle made. Oh, they said that was tackle made? I don't know about that. Second tackle here, Brandon Wake gets up to Luke Brooks at the 40. He'll get up to his eye Papali'i and he'll get taken down 25 minutes out, third tackle. Mitchell says, don't know how Seafath has been picked over Justin Matamua and Sean Bloor. I want Matamua to get selected today. Sean Bloor, not so much, but Matamua, yeah. At the back here, Luke Brooks. Short ball. Oh, taken down at the 10. Arsenal Kepoa taken down at the 10. Fourth tackle. All right, Alex 12. Stefano Utukumano, Dream Buller, or Junior Tupou. They kick it through. That's a dreadful kick there from... Oh, the Raiders are going to get out. And they're going to be away. Fogarty. Oh, that's insane if they get a try from this. They don't, but... Oh, my God. Jamal Fogarty's having an insane game, but, like, I can't believe the Tigers didn't have a try just then. Oh, he was out. It should have been a 7-tackle set at the 20. He was out. But Fogarty picked it up. Oh, Alex 12 was right there, Daz. He was so close. Oh, that's so painful to see how close Alex 12 was to that. Josh Papali'i with a good run to the 40. Balmain hated each other. Balmain and West hated each other, bro. I can't believe they did that. And Raiders, that's a good kick. And it will be David Nofaluma who... Oh, bro, he should have passed that ball, actually. And Nofaluma will get taken down to 20. Harley Smith-Shields is injured right now. Football Videos is hello, mate. Hello, champion. It's going to be second tackle here of the Tigers. Luke Brooks off to Junior Tupou. Junior Tupou absolutely crunching the tackle there. He lost the ball backwards there. It's going to go backwards. I'd challenge... Oh, they can't challenge that, Tigers. Tigers can't challenge that, but that went backwards. This is what happens. This is why you don't challenge the play in the first 20 minutes. I don't think this is a knock-on here. Unless it goes into a Raiders player. This one will be a good angle for it. So he's still got the ball here. He's still got the ball here. And... Oh, no. Okay, yeah, no, it is a knock-on. It is a knock-on. Good call. Alright, so Harley Smith-Shields down in back play. Next year, change the name back to the Magpies. Tigers not working. Oh, no. You can't... You know, are you blaming Balmain? Both sides have equal to blame for this merger. of Balmain and West. So left-hand side here. Because the thing is that Balmain fans will tell everyone that West are going bankrupt, and West fans tell everyone that Balmain's going bankrupt. I don't know the full extent of it, but both fans say the same thing about the opposite club. But then again, that could just be out of hatred. Right-hand side, Fogarty at the back here. Oh, jeez, that's a slap there from Isaiah Papali'i on Joe Tarpany. Zach Wolford out to Fogarty. Fogarty off to Josh Papali'i. He'll be taking down 5 minutes out from the line. Raiders 20 times better than the Cowboys. Beat the Tigers, and Tigers smacked the Cowboys. So that has nothing to do with anything. But the Raiders are better than the Cowboys. There's a reason why the Cowboys are in second last right now. Moody's is close. Yeah, close. But it was always going dead there. But yeah, Raiders being 20 times better than the Cowboys. Like, literally pretty much every team in the comp right now is better than the Cowboys. The Tigers beat a majority of teams that day. I won't lie to you. With the situation of Leichhardt, the Tigers beat a majority of teams. Alex 12, go you big bopper. Laurie says, goes deep. Didn't think of that. True, keep the Tigers name. Can any West/Balmain fan actually elaborate on if one of those organisations is going bankrupt? I know that my grandma, on my dad's side of things, she was the first woman, I believe, to work in Balmain Leagues Club. I believe. Right-hand side here. Tigers are away! Tigers away, Salvatore! Oh, but no one followed him up and he lost the ball, but goes backwards maybe. And no, it's going to be knock on. Knock on, Salvatore. Gutho should be fullback. God, Elvis. No, Tigers can't challenge this commentary. Mate, stop whinging. Oh, jeez. Campbelltown fans in full voice right now. I can definitely... If you've got, like, headphones on, you would have been able to hear something pretty... and then there's another Tigers fan there swearing his head off. So 24 minutes to go here of this drubber. Reaches to hold the ball. It'd be nice. It would be very nice to see them, anybody, hold the ball in this game. So first tackle here for the Raiders. My God! Get that microphone away from that Tigers fan. But it's going to be offload back that ends up in the Tigers' hands here. 10 minutes out from the line. That was brutal what he just said. Holy shit, the fact that just got picked up by the cameras. Oh my God. So 5 minutes out here from the line. Yeah, Jay, you can deal with that one. Alex 12! 12! Oh, 1 minute out. Lagan ball says Campbelltown, second best stadium behind Belmore. Out the back here to Conway Sow. Good ball to Brendan Wakeham. Wakeham short ball to Dream Buller. Dream Buller! Still going, taking that 5 minutes out. Second tackle. Tigers is behind Seabass. Seabass is the best stadium in the world. 5 minutes out. Gets it off to Wakeham. Wakeham at the back here to literally nobody. And Tommy Talau now brings his ball back to the 25. They lost a lot of meters in that pass. King Gutho. The only people who call him King Gutho are Eels fans. Left hand side. Blows to Sheila. So 12 with a great offload to Conway Sow. Who is she? Jareen Buller. Buller should have got that ball across to Stafford there. They had some space on that right-hand side. 4 tackle for the Tigers at 15. Tigers are threatening, but not doing a great deal. Dream Buller gets off to Toa. Stafford Toa! 1 metre out. 1 metre out over the line. They give it out the back here to Brandon Wakeham, who kicks this through. Johnny Bateman coming through. They're going to leave this. No, that's not a try. Conway South's claiming it, but it's not a try. If he has got it right, then it's a try. Thank you, commentary. But I think this goes over the line. Horsburgh kept leaving this. Conway South has been the Tigers' best player today. It's definitely out. I don't even know why Conway South is claiming that. How is Conway South claiming that? Does Horsburgh touch this with his foot, though? Yeah, he does. It will be a dropout, though. It will be a dropout. Horsburgh does touch it. Didn't need to. Is there a knock-on from Conway Sow? Because he's claiming that he got this. I think it would be a knock-on here from Conway Sow. It doesn't matter what's first, you muppet. It comes down to if he touches this as a knock-on. It's a knock-on. Kotowai Sau's hand. Oh, wow. They're saying this is not a knock-on against Kotowai Sau. Oh, I disagree with that one. I thought that definitely touched Kotowai Sau's hand, but whatever. But I'll take it for my super coach. I'll take it for my super coach because now the Tigers players get the ball back, but I disagree with that call. I know Horsburgh touches it with his foot. They go for the short drop out here. I get it. Oh, it's going to go backwards too, but the Tigers get it. Here we go. So the Tigers are 10 metres out here from the line. She reckons she slapped him. Oh, man. So they're 1 metre out here from the line. Left-hand side, John Bateman. His second tackle here, 5 metres out. 12 try and coming. Come on. Let's get some 12 love. Come on, Tigers. Here we go. 7 set restarts to 0 to the Tigers, by the way. 12. Short ball, Luke Brooks. Oh, 3 metres out from the line. 12. Run the ball yourself, mate. Who cares about passing it? Just run the ball yourself. No one will complain. Kotowai Sau at the back here too. Wakeham. Dream Buller. And, geez, he got annihilated in the tackle. 12 metres out. 4 tackle. Get the ball to 12. Get the ball to 12. And he doesn't get it. Left-hand side, Luke Brooks, 15 metres out. Underneath now to Tommy Talau. And he'll get taken down 10 metres out from the line. 5 metres out from the line. 12 scores and running out of my house naked. I think we all are, mate. People will remember this day. John Bateman to Brendan Wakeham. And, oh my God. Hudson Young gets the 20. That is horrific. Oh my God, Tigers hurt my feelings just watching their attacks. This is just really dreadful. Raiders knock on though, so the Tigers, we get to watch their attack again. They don't even look like scoring. They just don't, Tyrock. Raiders are going to challenge this. 20 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. And if you haven't subscribed to the Gold Coast Frontline podcast with myself and Clarkie's Rugby League column, then go and subscribe over there. It will be on Spotify and Apple as well. It's just in the review process right now. Oh, it's been punched out. It's knocked out, so it's not a knock-on though. Now, yeah, no shit, it's a loose carry, mate. But they're trying to figure out if this is a knock-on here against Kotowai Sau or against Habwade. If that goes forward, they'll class this as an... Hold on. Oh, it was definitely knock-on in Origin on Wednesday. Yep. Correct. She's managed to get into the footy. Challenge is successful. So it's going to be... It's taken 14 rounds for the Raiders to get a successful challenge. Wow, wait. So it is a knock-on there against the Tigers. Appy Kotowai Sau has deliberately punched at the ball. It is a knock-on. I wonder how you can get a job at the bunker. Mate, what we should do here is we can watch it here. They can just give me a call. Give me a ring-a-ding-ding. Say, BKR, what are your thoughts? Do you reckon it's a try or no try? And they'll be like, if it's the Broncos, it's always a no try. And then I'll give my thoughts on everybody else. I think that's what we should do. This Tigers fan, the mic, I know. They should get the microphone away from this guy because he is just full on. Tigers try Titans always, mate. I'm going to use the bunker to stop the game, to give a try every minute. So the Raiders will get this ball now to the 40, third tackle. Sheets Bentley says, if the NRL did call you up for a bunker job, would you? I can't do this. But they should have me on there. They should have us all on there. They should have this chat and me. We should be able to be the bunker while streaming. Then you guys can see my decision making. Fifth tackle now at the 40. They probably get some larrikin off the street to the bunker. They do, yeah. Yeah, they do. They do actually get Dasmate. Dasmate is the bunker. You guys don't know this. So, good take there by Junior Tupou. And good tackle there by Corey Horsburgh. 19 minutes to go. Ooh, Tupou looks injured here. Actually, I do want to look at my Supercoach and see what's happening here. Tigers. Get some chance going. Should make the bunker like a Kahoot. Kahoot. Bunker Kahoot. Alright, so it's going to be third tackle. Left-hand side. And Utuikamanu, fourth tackle, will get this ball to the 30. Mark says, you are the bunker, right? I am the bunker. So is Daz. Oh, good run by Johnny Bateman. I guess if the Tigers score now, there's still a chance. Dream Buller here with a good run after the offloads. The bunker is in a van. I saw the bunker at the SFS last year. Up it goes there. Tough kick to take here for Jordan Rapana. Oh, good take though. Drones, that used to be the bunker in school. No, you just a muppet. Zach says, moment of silence with the Broncos fans. They've had to travel to 2 games a week this year all season. Now they have 2 games a week this year all season. Now they have to play out of Queensland. This is disgraceful for Broncos fans. I find it offensive that Broncos have to play 2 games outside of Brisbane in a row. I think there has to be an investigation. I think that there has to be some sort of compensation for the Broncos to have to play in New Zealand and then Cronulla in 2 straight weeks. That's just not on. It's just not on. It really isn't. It really isn't. So they're going to kick that ball down to the centre. You know, you get the Titans away for 7 weeks, but who cares, you know? Broncos 2 weeks away from home. My God. I don't know how their fans have survived. I really don't. Someone has to be fined, Tyrod. They do. And it's not even a Friday night or a Thursday night. Neither of them were Friday or Thursday nights. Oh, my God. Second tackle leave the Tigers at the halfway point. Someone's got to be held accountable for this. All right, so it's going to be a left-hand side now for the Tigers. And Asul Kipoa taken down at the 45, third tackle. Matt's on Sport TV says, when's the next Kahoot night? Probably post-season. Probably post-season we'll do something. Or maybe at some point we'll see. Is I Papali'i four tackle? I don't know. We do it randomly. You can't do it too much, otherwise it gets repetitive. Have to travel 2 games a week, as in they go to the Dolphins games as well. Oh, I get it, Zach. Yeah, I do get it. Because they are Broncos fans in disguise. The Dolphins. Luke Brooks. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is painful to watch. It's painful to watch. They were both Saturday games. Ugh. I really feel for the Broncos fans, Aiden. Territory, 65% for the Tigers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Third tackle now for the Raiders to get this ball to the halfway point. Missed tackles for the Raiders, 27. Missed tackles for the Tigers, 19. Wow. 9 offloads to the Tigers, 5 to the Raiders. Tigers are winning in all stats except for the scoreboard by a large margin. Mark says, okay, they fly first class, don't worry. I'm going to worry, Mark. I'm going to worry. Bailey says, Blaze, can you turn around and tell the Tigers fans, chill out? Hey, can you chill out? Can you chill out 1 second? My God. Barry, settle down, Barry. It's your last beer for the night. It's your last mid-strength, mate. This might just be the most boring game of the season. It's not great. It's not great. Logan Ballsacks, Titans don't know what the Broncos had to go through. We don't know, Logan Ballsacks. Thankfully, we've had 3 games this season at home. You know, we've had 3 home games all season. And, you know, how good's it been, you know? How good's it been? But at least we get 8 out of our last 13 at home, you know? Why is there still 15 minutes? God help us. So, Luke Brooks now gets his ball to the 30. See, at least with the Titans-Tigers last year, at least it was like a game that was won in the 80th minute. This game's been won since the 0 minute. Up it goes. And Raiders grab the ball through Hopewade. I'm going to have a look at Supercoach while we wait for the game to finish. We'll go have a look at what these Supercoach scores have to offer us. Jamal Fogarty, 88. 2 tries. So Dream Buller 61 is actually pretty good, considering he's going to break even at minus 26. That 61's good. Oh no, what's everyone else on? Stefani took 134. I don't like that. Oh no, Junior Tupou 25. Oh my God. Oh, can you at least get to the money? Can you at least get to the same money that you're on? What's his break even? I think his break even is like 35. So he just needs 10 more points. His break even is 35. He just needs 10 more points so they don't lose money because I'm going to trade him. Laurie says, competitive reaction on Wednesday night. The deaf community can tell this game's boring. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, and there we go. That's going to be Junior Tupou with a... Okay, there's a tackle break though. We'll take that. When Fogarty is leading the Supercoach points, you know the game shines. No, Rock says. Oh, please don't tell me Tupou's now going to come off with a HIA. Okay, let's have a look here. Comes down. No, he's all right there. Oh, it's Crusher. That's a Crusher. Based off of their rules. And I don't think it's deliberate. I think it's just, it is a Crusher based off their rules. That's a huge hit there from Papali'i, and they will call it a Crusher. Oh, you always want to crack your neck when you see it, eh? Zach says, Tigers are winning in Sapello's eyes. He's joined back since. He still has not. He's created alternate accounts, which I don't understand why, because he wasn't hidden in the first place. He was never hidden. He still, to this day, has not been hidden, but, you know, we've found out that he has been using alternate accounts to still watch. Oh, big run by Whanua Pole. All right. Sharks-Broncos game should have been tonight. Yeah, that would have been good, but you can't because of Origin. They've decided to this game because they always knew there was going to be a lack of Origin players in this game. And they can't do WARs because... Oh, Brooks taking down at 10. They can't do WARs because that would be 10 p.m. in New Zealand. Koroisau to Utukamanu. And he'll get taken down 3 meters out. Where is Alex Twal? 3 meters out. Walsh's milk is cold. Hold 10 in the bin. Get around Reece Walsh. Right hand side. Out the back. Chance to start for Toa. Toa. 6 again here for the Tigers. 6 again. 8 set restarts for the Tigers. 0 for the Raiders. I guess a Crusher, but that being on report is a bit soft considering it was completely accidental. He'll get off. He'll be fine. Doesn't matter. So Wakeham now gives up to Whanua Pole, who's been running the ball hard. Gets taken down 10 metres out from the line. Second tackle. Peter Barraclough this afternoon. Tigers are shocking. Tigers are shocking, Peter. And that's a penalty to the Tigers. Hit him in! He's binned! All right, game on. Come back. Come back. Come back. Tom Starling in the bin. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Uncrushed tackles that like as bad as punches. Both forms of assault. Settle down. All right, this is the moment for Alex Twal. This is the moment. So Tom Starling goes to the bin here. Oh boy. 12 minutes ago. Canberra have only conceded 1 try in each of their 5 occasions with the man in the bin, apparently. This year. Or what? When's that? When is that range? I don't even know what they're saying in the commentary. Brooks to Wakeham. Wakeham to Dream. Buller. Score for me, Buller. No, right outside. Nofaluma. Nofaluma. Where is... I don't even think 12's on the field. I don't think he is. Well, that's a penalty. Dream Buller left hand side. If they score here, there is a chance of a comeback. Like, there is. It's not great, but there is. Wakeham gets it off here to Tommy Talau. Talau. Give the ball to Junior Tupou, his selfish. Man, Tommy Talau's still going. Oh, Dream Buller! Dream Buller! Try to have the Tigers. Dream Buller, super coach. Super coach. Super coach. Super coach. Super coach. Super coach. Yeah, the boys. Yeah, the boys. 11 minutes to go here. Maybe. A bit of Tigers comeback. Bit of fader action, you know? Bit of fader action, but the Tigers go bang. And Tommy Talau gives it off to Dream Buller, and he goes, bang, son. With a minus 26 break even, if you didn't bring Dream Buller in this week, God help yourself. God help you. Minus 26 break even. He was on 61 before that. He'll now be on about probably 80 to 85. 80 to 85 now after that one, and that's what we'd like to see. Gee whiz. Minus 26 break even, and he's going to get over a hunch. Raiders have been robbed, Reece says. You've been robbed. Alright, so 10 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. The comeback's on, Tilchunga says. Here comes the comeback. Alright, the next try, hopefully, is Junior Tupou. Dadman says he's got more points in this game than that Muppet Sloan had in the past month when I had him. Oh, God help me. I got rid of Tyrell Sloan at the brilliant time. I think I got one bad score of him. I think I got one poor score of him, but besides that, I had pretty good scores from Sloan. But then I got rid of him at the right time. I know Guru struggled with him as well, though. Alright, so what's Butter on now? He's on 94 off that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You two both so close to getting to his break even. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. We'll be choke of the year by any team. Okay, Capish. Anyone who mentions the game that we all know to reply with, you're getting timed out. Just throwing that out there. Anyone who comments it, you're getting timed out. Anyone who replies to Capish, you're getting timed out. Don't do it. So first tackle, Brendan Wakeham to Luke Brooks. Luke Brooks to Isaiah Papali'i. And Isaiah Papali'i will get his ball to the 30 now. There's still 10 minutes to score 2 tries, and the Raiders are down a man. The Tigers have scored 6. Oh, Tigers away, Luke Brooks! Luke Brooks! There's going to be a try here, Brendan Wakeham! Wakeham! Oh, 5 minutes out from the line. Tigers are actually coming back here. 5 minutes out here, third tackle. Here come the Tigers. They give it off to Dream Buller. Buller at the back here to Luke Brooks. Luke Brooks up to Kotowee-Sow. Kotowee-Sow! Oh, 8 minutes out from the line. Fourth tackle. 8 minutes out, Johnny Bateman. Johnny Bateman! Try time, Tigers! 18-10 with a kick to come. 18-10 with a kick to come. This game's on. This game is on. Holy shit. The game is on. This has been the most dreadful game in history up until this last 3 minutes. And now it's just turned on. Brooks to Wakeham. It's going to be 18-12. Dad's says I'm awake. I think we're all awake now, mate. Out of nowhere, this game's just turned on. Matt's Live Sports Team says the game's finally alive. Finally, man. Sash and Gills goes fader alert. Oh, man. I hope it happens for the Titans' sake. Not only does that help out the Titans in regards to us being the choke team, it goes back to being the faders, but also, if the Rays lose this game, if the Rays lose this game, it helps the Titans so we can go above them tomorrow if we win against the Rabbitohs. And there we go. It's 18-12. Here we go. Damn, Rip Raiders 13 plus, Jerome says. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people would add it. But I think the Raiders got way too complacent. It was too easy for them, and they just didn't. Yeah. It was just too easy for them. And then they just kind of forgot how to play, and Tigers have just turned it on. That bin changed this game dramatically. Scott Johnson says Tigers have all the momentum. Rays will need to run the clock out. There's still 8 minutes 40 to go. What's he even saying, Jay? What's he even saying? Matt's on Sport TV says, wonder how many Tigers fans went home before this. No, they look like they've all sticked around. Alright, so 8.5 minutes to go here. Here come the Tigers. Look at this one. Fanua Polo's been running the ball hard all night too. Jeez, well it's a penalty to the Tigers. They are truly coming back to Chungus. Yes, the bin was deserving. They are truly coming back right now. Capish has let their guards down for a second. Now the Tigers win the converted try. Holy moly. Oh my goodness me. Fanua Polo with a great run. Here we go. Matt on Sports TV says, golden point, here we come. This would be such a fader performance if they did that, but also that would be so incredible to see for the 8 to see the Raiders lose because it keeps them in that area. Left hand side now, Luke Brooks. Oh, 35 minutes out, second tackle. He's turned into Jonathan Thurston. Luke Brooks, 8-minute masterclass. He does this thing then. He does this thing where he's terrible for the most part, and then the last, for a 10, 15-minute span, this is what happened with the Dogs game. Tigers Dogs all over again right now. Can the Tigers actually win this one, though? Kotowee-Sow at the back into Wakeham. Wakeham to Dream Buller, right outside to start for Toa. And Toa will be 10 metres out from the line, fourth tackle. Can we time him out, please, Jay? Fourth tackle now, left-hand side. They give it off to Brendan Wakeham. Wakeham now to Kotowee-Sow. Kotowee-Sow to John Bateman. Bateman at the back here to Luke Brooks. Luke Brooks on the inside. He'll take him down to... I love Jay that knows what I'm talking about. Fifth tackle. And does. Get around him. Right-hand side here. Brendan Wakeham kicks it through! Oh! It's a try time for the Tigers! It's 18-16 with a kick to come! This is madness! At Campbelltown! This is madness madness at Campbelltown. It's 18-16. It's going to be 18-18. This is madness. This is madness right now. For 68 minutes, the Tigers were shithouse. The Raiders weren't great either, but they get a bin, and now the Tigers have come back from 18-0 down 5 minutes ago, to being at 18-18 with 6.5 minutes to go here. Oh, man. Raiders are feeling like the Titans right now. Brandon Wakeham with the try to make it 18-16 with the kick to come. It's going to be 18-18. Yeah, 18-point turnaround in 5 minutes then. What a finish here. Shocking game for 70 minutes, but for this to be this is a wild comeback. Laurie says NRL keeps giving. This season's insane. This season's insane. You can't go past it. Guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. This is crazy to think the Tigers could still win this in regulation when 5 minutes ago they were losing 18-0. Sam used to think I had the Rays -2. Oh my god. Tigers, wowee. So Brandon Wakeham will kick it over the top here. This is such a faded performance right now. Here we go. So much for Raiders rarely conceding tries with the man in the bin. Yeah, Blake, exactly right. This is insane. This has woken us all up for sure. Because this was, honestly, I was falling asleep for 70 minutes, and then this has just came on like crazy. Two youngsters get 12 on now for the field goal. Can you imagine they find a way to win this game in regulation? It'd go nuts. So we could potentially be looking at extra time. 5 minutes ago, it was 18-0. 5 minutes ago, it was 18-0. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sticky Ricky, mate. Sticky Ricky. What happened? What happened? The Rays fan crying. I know how it feels, bruh. I know how it feels. Trust me. Trust me, little boy. Don't worry, my guy. I know how it feels. Reckon full-time Tigers 28, Rays 26. That's not possible, Finn Grays. It's not literally possible. The little child in the crowd is crying. Yeah, I feel for him, man. Like, I know how it feels. I know how it feels to choke a game like this, man. It's not fun. I can tell you. I feel that kid. Yeah, I feel that kid, bro. I know he's a young kid, but, like, I've been that way this year with the Dolphins game. Jason Durham says, Tigers are behind. Matt's also put says, win or lose, Ricky's press conference will be a good watch. He'll just blame the bin. He'll say that the bin cost him the game. So left-hand side, that it was a bullshit bin is what it will say. All right. I still get this weird vibe the Raiders win this game, though. I still get this weird vibe the Raiders find a way to win it, though. So first tackle now. They're going to go left-hand side. Tigers give it off. Brandon Wakeham to Utukamanu. And Utukamanu gets by to 25. He's crying because he lives in Canberra. That's fair cool. So at BKRmy South, he'll get this ball out to the 43rd tackle. Man, Raiders fans right now be just like, what's happening? And I know what they're feeling. I know exactly what you're thinking, Raiders fans. If there's anybody you should know how you're feeling, it's Titans fans. 4th tackle here. But this has been monumental. 4th tackle now, right-hand side. They give it to Utukamanu. Gets it to Wakeham. Wakeham gets it out the back here to Safatoa. Safatoa, he's still going here. He's still going here, Safatoa! Oh, 25 minutes after the line fit tackle. Do you go for the field goal? I don't think so. You're out in the wing. You'd have to pass all the way inside. And you don't risk the 7-tackle set. You can't do it. You don't do it, Luke Brooks. No, he doesn't do it. Oh, he might! Ah! He's got it! It's 19-18! They were down 18-0 7 minutes ago, lads. Oh, the faders, bro. What on earth? Oh my god. This game is insane. If anyone's just tuning in, the Tigers were down 18-0 about 7 minutes ago. This guy's got his shirt off. I bet Viking King muffin over a dummy spit. There's still at 4.5 minutes to go, but I cannot believe this has just happened. The Rays still have a man in the bin. Oh, this helps the Titans and everyone around that 8 so much as well. Okay, here we go. The short drop out from the Raiders. It goes knocked back there. It's going to be Raiders ball here at the 30. Okay, here we go. Oh no, Tigers, don't do this now to come back. This would be heartbreaking for the Tigers. It'd be heartbreaking. Oh, the Tigers don't deserve it, but they deserve it too. Like, for 70 minutes, they were the worst team I've ever seen in my life. And then the last 6-7 minutes, Luke Brooks has turned to Jonathan Thurston. All right, but the Raiders have a chance here to tie it up and potentially send us. This game's insane. This game is actually wild. The worst game ever turned into one of the most fun endings of the season. All right, so 25 minutes out of the line, Joe Tarpany. If you're any team around the edge of the 8 right now, you want the Tigers to do this. So second tackle, 20 minutes out. This is the first time I've seen the Raiders with the ball in the last, ever. Third tackle, 20 minutes out. They're going to get a prime opportunity for a field goal regardless, but they want to try and score a try here. Oh, they're just setting up for a field goal. This is bullshit here from the Raiders. You don't want to be doing this. You're a fan of the Raiders. You'd be annoyed right now. You don't want to be doing this, but they're going to go for the field goal right now. Jamal Fogarty! Fogarty! He's got it! No, he's missed it. Oh, no, hold on. There might be... What's happening here? It might be off a Tiger. It might be a dropout. You challenge this then. But doesn't it go to the bunker regardless? Okay, let's have a look here. Fogarty. Oh, that's in... Oh, his leg's been taken. This is a penalty. This is a penalty. This is a penalty. This is a penalty. The Raiders could be 2019. It's going to be a penalty 2019. This is a fair penalty too. He's taken out the legs there. It's absolutely a penalty here. This is going to be 20-19 here to the Raiders with 3 minutes to go. Tyrok says, nah. No, absolutely it's a penalty. 100% it is. The Raiders will have a chance to reach. This game has ended up being wild, Matt. Absolutely. He makes contact with the legs. It is a penalty. No, I understand Cotaway Sow is frustrated, but it absolutely is a penalty there. Sam, they're going to go for the 2, bro. Don't you worry. But there's still 3 minutes 22. The Tigers need to go and get another field goal. You can't come in contact with the legs there. That's really poor there from Isaiah Papali'i, who I think has had a really poor game, but it definitely is a penalty. It definitely is a penalty. They've called it a penalty, Daz. There's better be a penalty, something him up at something that robbed the Dogs in 2015. There we go, from right in front. Oh, boy. Lane Ball says Tigers. Rob, no way, bro. That's absolutely 100% a penalty. You can't make contact with the legs. You cannot make contact with the legs there. But there's still time. There is still time. With 3 minutes to go, there is still time. At least this has ended up being an absolute cracker. Guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. The Tigers will at least get a set here. If they get a short dropper, that's great. Short kick, that's great. But they'll at least get a set here. Starling should be back after this kick, I would believe, Scott. I'm not too sure on the specific timing. Mr. Rivers says, what the hell happened? I was working on uni because the first half, but this is a different game from what I was seeing. Yeah, it was 18-0, mate. And then in 6 minutes, the Tigers came to make it 19-18. He got it, but that wasn't a great kick. So it's going to be 20-19 here. For everyone who's just coming in now, literally 10 minutes ago, it was 18-0 Raiders. And then, a minute ago, it was 19-18 Tigers. And now, it's 20-19 Raiders. This is insane how this has gone. The worst game in history for 68 minutes has turned into an insane, incredible finish. But 2 minutes 16 to go here. Short drop out. Tigers go up. Good tape by Rapana. The Tigers will still get a set here, though. They will still get a set. See, they want the Tigers to win, man. Everyone who's fighting for the 8 right now wants the Tigers to win. Kind of, though, because they're still only 2 points behind the teams that lose this week in that regards. Tigers will still... probably 4 points out of the 8 by them. But they'll still be third last. They'll be fourth last if the Tigers won this game. Third, so they go above the Dogs for now. Alright, so it's going to be the Raiders get this ball to the 45. Fourth tackle. It's Brooklyn says Raiders robbed. What do you mean they're not up 20-19? And also there's not been any controversial calls. Mr. Evans says go on the Tigers. Cena says I want Tigers to win, man. We want to. Josh Papali'i, fifth tackle, 35 minutes out of the line. If anyone thinks that wasn't a penalty to the Raiders just then, you have no idea about rugby league, and please turn the ballet on, because that was absolutely, that's a penalty to Tigers, actually. Yeah, it's a penalty to Tigers. Here we go. A minute 18 to go here. The Tigers are in their own 20. Here we go. This is the Tigers' chance. Luke Brooks with a 2-point field goal. Oh, imagine. But the Tigers, they're going to challenge this here, the Raiders. Well, they may as well, with a minute 13 to go. The Tigers will probably, if they get this penalty, then they will be within range by the end of this set to go for another field goal, potentially even a 2-point field goal, but I think they'll be within range for a for a single field goal. They're onside. Rapana coming through, and it's going to be a penalty. He's just shoved him. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what Rapana's complaining about. Yeah, it's absolutely a penalty. I don't know what Rapana's doing there. So silly. So stupid. Mine that left me broken says rough penalty. Absolutely not. That is absolutely a penalty. Can't be making those mistakes, but kind of looks accidental. Doesn't matter. It's still taken, regardless accidental or not. He takes out the legs, guys. It's not controversial at all. It's a black and white rule. You cannot touch the legs of the kicker there. It's not close. Dream Buller. Oh no, Buller! But it's gone backwards. It's all right. 56 seconds to go here. It's first tackle of the Tigers. That's close to a penalty, to be fair. No, first tackle. 52 seconds to go here. David Nofaluma. They're going to get within range here at least. Nofaluma, 45 metres out here from the Raiders line. You don't go for the two-pointer. You go for the one-pointer. At Big Kodawai-Sau. He goes inside. Kodawai-Sau to the 35 here. Can Luke Brooks be the hero and tie this game up here to send us to extra time? Nofaluma gets it off to Fanua Pole. Pole gets it off here too. Oh, Brooks at the back. Gives it out to Brendan Wakeham. 15 metres out from the line, 4 tackle. Holy shit, here we go. 15 metres out, 4 tackle, 22 seconds. They're going to get this back in. You don't go for it yet, though. You wait. They go back out to the left side. Trent Buller gets it off here. They're still going. There's 12 seconds to go here. Luke Brooks gives it out the back. Kodawai-Sau. There's numbers for the Tigers. 5 seconds to go. Jareen Buller. This is the last play. Luke Brooks. I can't believe what the Tigers have just done there. I just want to throw this out there. I cannot believe how silly that was just then. Take the tackle, get the field goal. It's not rocket science rugby league. It really isn't rocket science what they should have done just then. Why were they throwing the ball around with 20 seconds to go? Take the tackle, get the field goal. You're at home, you go into extra time, and I guarantee you'd probably win that game. I told you guys 5 minutes ago I felt that weird vibe that the Raiders were going to win. The Tigers have just lost a game where they should have equalised. Now, we shouldn't even be having this conversation. 10 minutes ago it was 18-0 to the Raiders, and then it went to 19-18 to the Tigers, and then now it's 20-19, and there's no controversy around that penalty. It's 100% a penalty. But that was just so silly what the Tigers just did. So silly. And why would the fans boo? The fans should not be booing right now. They should not be booing. Person asked why they not go for the field goal. They just didn't. It's just silly. Just silly. Silly footy, that. It really is disappointing for the Tigers. Massive comeback, then you lose. What does that do to you? Oh, I don't think that's... no, I don't think there's much to that. Yeah, Tigers fans, that's a heartbreaker one for you, which shouldn't have been because you were dreadful for 68 minutes. Dreadful. Raiders, this will do a lot for their confidence, though, I'd say. It'll do a lot for their confidence. Oh, man, yeah, you would be gutted if you're a Tigers fan. But again, you shouldn't have even been in that game. Mind the Liverpool program says they're improving, I guess. But damn, are they, though? Because for the first 68 minutes, they were horrific to watch. Really, really bad. And then the Raiders did what they do best in the faders, and then find a way to win it. Maybe because they're so used to that kind of thing happening, and the Tigers know how to do... This is what they did with the Dogs game. This game was exactly how the Dogs and Tigers game went. Where the Dogs were leading, the Tigers came rocketing back, and then didn't know how to win. You would not be happy if you're a Raiders fan right now, and you shouldn't really be happy with the Tigers right now, despite the fact they came back. You shouldn't really, but it's just they really should have had that as 2020. After this game, all that matters is that the Broncos have another away game. I just find it so silly that the Tigers didn't set up for a field goal just then. But, guys, that's going to do us here for tonight. Obviously, tomorrow I will be at the Titans-Rabbitohs game, so watch out for me on the TV. Obviously, if you see me, tag me on Instagram on a story and I'll share it. As you guys always do. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. Check out the Gold Coast Frontline podcast with myself and Clarky's Rugby League column. That's every single week. We're going to be putting up a new podcast over there and on Spotify and Apple. It's just being reviewed right now. Check out Macro Mike in the description for 10% discount. Use the code AMBBlaze. And unlucky Tigers fans, but a lot to work on still. But I appreciate you as usual. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya!